Hello. Let us know if we're there, everybody.
Hello.
Hi,
Welcome to
Steve.
our podcast. Hey, can someone in the chat let us know if we're live?
Hello.
Welcome.
Okay.
Nobody's watching
Welcome.
us. It's all right. It's just
No, I
us
think we're live.
having it in the chat.
No,
Yeah,
we've got
we're
people
live.
in chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Amy
I've got
was
it on
the
my
first.
TV over in the other side of
So
the room, so
yay.
we're live.
yay.
Okay, so they can see us.
Joe's gone.
Thanks. Thanks, Amy. Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is our first live. As you can tell, we have no clue what we're doing. And we lost Joe.
No, I'm
There
back.
she is. She's back.
I'm back.
Aw.
Did I just see Amy's here?
Oh, there.
Amy's in the chat.
Oh, hang on then, quick.
this,
I've got
Neil?
a lot of outfit
Amy,
changes today.
why are you in the
Neil,
chat?
Neil's not a
Hi,
bitch.
Amy.
He's just Neil.
Comment.
Here's my little sister gloves. Here's my
Oh,
little
cool.
sister gloves.
The
Hi,
special
Amy.
finger.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay, that
Another
one's-
miss.
So welcome.
Yeah.
We've got our good friends Neil and Morgan here to celebrate the pregame to Shark Week. So welcome.
Yeah.
We get
And-
everywhere, don't we, Morgan?
Shark
We keep
Week,
hearing on
That's
every
right.
show.
Woo.
And Ann Pinkovic might be joining us in a little bit, so she'll be here too soon, I hope. And I hope everybody's ready for Shark Week. You guys got your
Yeah.
projects all ready?
I'm
ready.
swapping now.
I do.
Ooh, what are you making, Morgan?
I am making the Candy Cables beanie by DK
Oh, nice.
using
Nice.
Raspberry yarn.
Pretty.
Look at that. Ooh, I love that
That is
color.
pretty.
It's called Venus.
Ooh.
That's a great color.
Lovely.
Do you get extra points because Venus rose from the ocean?
You know, I didn't
Ooh.
actually consider that. Maybe I'll have to ask Anne when she gets here.
Just asking.
Only the shark was chasing her.
And Amy is harassing people to give us likes, so thank you, Amy. We couldn't do it without you. I'm laughing at Joe because she's got the piece of yarn down in her face.
I'm just trying on my hat. I'm doing the math. This is my prototype. I'm doing the math.
Joe has hair.
Oh, got a
better
I didn't
hat.
know you had hair, Joe.
She has lovely hair. It's a bob. It's Joe
I've
bob.
only ever seen you with a hat on. Like that, yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, that's right. She wore this for you, Neil.
You've been
There
Scottish.
you go, Neil.
She's got
Right,
red hair
Neil?
with that hat.
Neil, serious conversation, Neil.
Okay.
I want reparations, Neil. You need to speak. You need to petition your government on my behalf because
Right.
my ancestor,
Oh boy.
Neil, was shackled and stolen from his country of origin.
Listen
Uh-huh.
to this.
Scotland? Now, I have
What have he
lost all
done?
of my heritage because of your government. I've lost my language because of your government, and I've lost my land because of your government. So I want a lovely little cottage, only on a couple of acres, near the coast in Scotland, please. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, next time I'm having tea with King Charles and Rishi Sunak, which I do often,
Yes.
I
Yes.
shall let him know that they need to make a special case just for you.
Joe
okay.
Bob wants to come back to her land in Scotland, please.
And what language are you
Yeah,
going to
I
speak
want some
when you
land
come
in
back?
Scotland. My people are
deep fried.
Scottish. Yes.
My
sure.
language will be, I want to learn all about the deep fried food language and culture of my heritage.
The
Please.
deep fried Mars bars.
Yeah, me too. Me
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep fried Mars bars, isn't that the culture of state fairs in America?
Oh.
Do you
No.
think so?
Girlfriend, where do you think?
No.
Oh,
No.
you've got people in your country who need reparations as well, I see. No, we've lost our deep fried heritage. We've lost our Scottish knitting heritage, and I want to come back to it, please. You owe it to me. I was forced. I did not ask to be born here.
Yes.
My ancestor was forced, stolen. I can't even find his family because all ties were cut. And do you know what, Neil? He was a baker. So can I have a little bakery near my cottage as well so I can get back that culture as well?
I grant all your wishes for you.
Good man.
Oh, here
I
we
know
go.
Do you
why we're
know-
friends.
Do you know which part of Scotland they were from, your people?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
My ancestor William Campbell was born in Glasgow, but I'll go for the coast. It's all right. I don't need a big city.
Really?
Well, if you were from Glasgow, you'll probably be a heroin addict now if you had stayed in Glasgow and an alcoholic, and you'd have a really, really strong Glaswegian accent.
Anne says you weren't born there,
That's it.
Joe.
No, I was born in Asia, but my culture.
Where's
It doesn't
Ann?
matter.
What?
My culture. Okay, you've upset me now, Neil. I'm going to have to put that hat away for another day. I'll find another pom to help me. A heroin addict and an alcoholic if I was brought up in Glasgow. Gosh.
Have you not watched Train Spotting? Have
No.
you never seen Train Spotting? Oh, you need to watch that.
Horrifying.
From the 90s.
Oh, I'll write that in my book.
The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very 90s, though. So
Okay.
the music is very 90s, but it's a great film. It's Ewan McGregor and quite a few big names. I can't remember the names of them now, though. There's four main characters in it.
Train Spotting. Okay, I've written it in my book for this week amongst all my shark movies.
So,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Neil,
you're awesome.
thank you for joining us. What are you working on?
Thank you, Neil.
Me?
Yes.
Me? Did you say me?
What are you working
Yes.
on?
I'm working on something
Shark
that Morgan
Week
knows
Eve.
about. So this is a prototype for a shawl that I'm designing, but this isn't what the shawl is going to look like. This is just so I know whether the mathematics of it works or not. So the actual bit that's yellow here is going to be lace, which Morgan's been knitting. So Morgan can say how whether it works or not. So I'm just working out the map. But as soon as we start with Shark Week, that's going to one side, and then I'm going to cast on with this. Oh, I've done the hair clip thing that I saw on Naughty Nitwits.
Yeah.
Because it's clever, very clever idea. So it stops all the loose ends. And I'm going to make the lasagna hat if I can do it.
So wait, so Neil, so you went to the store and you bought hair clips and nobody said anything to you.
Yes, I went
Why are
to.
you buying hair clips, dude? Like,
well, I do have some hair.
Or shampoo or conditioner.
So I can do things with it. Look, I don't know. How do you use these clips on hair? There you go. See?
there you go. Okay. I am correct.
No,
I get it.
you need to grow your
sometimes
beard out.
I like to wear a parting, down the middle of my beard. So that's what
You need to grow it out so you can get Viking braids.
Oh yeah, I
Right,
would love to
right,
do
right.
that.
Yeah.
Trouble is, after a certain
too many
length,
black
it
women.
gets itchy. So I don't like it too long.
Fair enough.
Wow. Okay, great.
Reese, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Okay, most of my knit this week, I did do some on the Murder Knits Cardi because you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
What?
that's such
Most
an
of my-
endorsement. That's such an endorsement. Thank you.
Most of my knits have been this sock. It's a whatever that sock is where you slip knit the first color. It's for color striping yarn. Yeah, I did that because it was very, very humid this week. And opal yarn is fuzzy, and all of my yarns are fuzzy. I needed a non-fuzzy yarn. So I'm knitting those. They're shorties. It's the second one. So they'll be done soon. And then Shark Week, I'm going to do what am I doing? Pearl Soho bandana cowl, I think it is. And it's
lovely.
Yes. And it's in, where'd it go? Oh, I lost it. Anyway, it's in hand spun Surrey alpaca.
Ooh.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Here's one ball of it because it's, I don't know. Yeah, it's not. Okay, you can't see it. It's What? This way. Anyway.
Yeah.
So it's Surrey
Lovely.
alpaca, and it's going to be just like a little cowl, whatever, because I don't have the brain space right now to do anything complicated for a week.
Yeah.
I don't have the time and the brain space and it's been an ugly week, and next week's probably going to be uglier. So it's okay.
Everybody has had a shit week, haven't they? I think everyone I've seen online.
Yes.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
We might have to have Neil. We might have to have Neil do a lasagna hat tutorial when he's done, so the rest of us can figure out how to knit it.
Wait and see whether I finish it first. I'll probably be unraveling it.
No, I like that. I like that hat, but I'm a little. When Amy said, "Oh, I can't do that," then I'm a little intimidated. So yeah.
Neil,
well, now because
Amy's out for you.
Yeah, well, because Amy couldn't do it, I've decided I have to do it.
You should do it. Yeah,
and then show it off and say, "See, I can do it, and you're faster and better knitter than me, Amy."
Oh, see how easy it is, Amy.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm going to mansplain my knitting to her.
Therese, there's someone in the chat for you.
Yes, I see. I see.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hi,
David. Yeah.
Look, David, I wore my horsey. Here we go. Where am I? I wore my horsey jacket today for Anne.
She'll be here in a little bit. She needed to eat something. She just got off of work. And we have another guest.
How long does it take to cook a horse? I'm sure she needed something to eat.
It's just me. Just wanted to say
hi,
hello.
Alyssa.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello. How's everybody today?
Alyssa, yay!
Ma!
My kid.
I wondered when she was going to realize it was you.
Don't know them.
Yeah, I was wondering when she was going to realize who you were. I mean, you're only her daughter and all. Whatever.
You only gave birth to me.
Yeah.
This is Neil and Morgan, and this is Alyssa, and she's our super duper gotten into crochet person.
Yes, I'm working on a Halloween sweater right now.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to do some Tunisian crochet now because of you, Alyssa. You've got it in my brain.
Once I learned it, I was like, I love this.
Hey,
I have lots of needles for it. I have.
There we go.
I have quite the needle stash.
I'm laughing at Anne's name, but our benevolent dictator.
Hey, David.
Who's gone?
You're
on mute, Anne. Here she was.
Uh-oh. There you go, Anne.
Okay.
So, Joe Bob, you're making a hat for Shark Week?
Yeah, I am making a colourwork hat for Shark Week. So I decided to start a prototype because I couldn't really get my head around the math. And I think the size is pretty damn good so far.
Oh, that's cute.
That's very cute.
It is cute. So this wool, it's not. This is not colour work. This obviously not colour work. This is just a skein of merino.
There's the horse.
I bought this on Friday at the Mudgee Small Farm Field Days. Actually, I bought a couple of skeins. Where could they be? I bought yarn. Where did I put it, guys? Oh, here. I bought some yarn, of course.
Okay.
Boucle merino lace.
Oh, pretty.
Ooh. Very pretty.
Yeah, this is
What's it like to knit with boucle? I have never knit with it. I just feel like it's going to be dead tangly and.
I don't like crocheting with it.
Tangly.
I've never knit with it.
I have a lot of 80s boucle at home, but this is Ashford merino. So this is New Zealand merino, brushed boucle yarn, 100 grams. How many meters? 450 meters. So it's not quite a lace and it's not a fingering. It's a light fingering. I bought this because, and then I couldn't help myself, and then I bought this merino,
that. Ooh, that's
which
pretty.
I really liked with the black, grey, and salmon sort of colour. Hang on, where's my camera? There. Sorry, Amy. So I like that. And then this was another skein as well. This was
Ooh.
I one more. Hang on, and there's one more. I only bought 4 skeins because I really restrained myself. Merino and silk, hand spun, hand dyed in the blue.
Pretty.
Fancy.
So I only bought 4 skeins, and to make up for that deficiency, I also bought some books, some secondhand. Oh, look at me go! Here we go. Look, going back to my Asian background. I bought number 2 because I have number 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Noro knit accessories. And then because of that, I went on Amazon and then I bought the knit blankets. And then I bought knit Korean. Oh, I've got to ask you a question too. And then I bought Noro lace. So I'm all Noro'd out now with my Noro books. So I've just added to my Noro book collection on the weekend. I've got a question for you.
Sorry. Hi, Anne.
Oh,
Hi.
I'm still, yeah. So this is my prototype. And when I started it, I wasn't really impressed with the colours, how they lined up. And then out of nowhere, it started pooling. And I got really, really excited because I love pooling.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's amazing.
That looks great.
But you can see where the skein was dyed on one side in a pan, obviously, or in a microwave. I don't know. She's done really saturated colour. And then the back end of the skein is just what came through.
Yeah.
So it's silver. Yeah. So that's a little bit annoying, but it's interesting. I love pooling. I mean, I know there's a magic number, and I've got the book at home that I've never read about magic numbers for pooling. You know how you can do the argyle and the pooling. But I just love experimenting and just winging it and coming up with things like that. It reminds me of goldfish, actually, with these colours, especially with the silver on the back. But that's my math. I did my maths to make a hat, and for Shark Week, it's going to be something spectacular with colour work, with stranded colour work, with a design in mind. Can I ask you a question before I forget? Last night, I started watching a shark movie called Shark and Saw Women's Prison Massacre. Neil, you got to watch it. It is. So it's Shark and Saw. What? I watched this movie last night called Shark and Saw Women's Prison Massacre. And Neil, the women in it, these prisoners are in little white tank tops and short denim shorts, and they look like they've been brought in from the Hugh Hefner modelling agency. It's hilarious. I want to know, okay, so that's a really good, corny, ridiculous shark movie to watch. I mean, sharks are moving through the mud, and it's hilarious. In Arkansas, so it's even more hilarious. But why is Arkansas pronounced Arkansas when Kansas is Kansas? Like, why isn't Kansas Kansas?
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe, because Arkansas is the one state I can never get right. Whenever I see it written down, I say Arkansas.
We need Tara. Yeah.
Growing up,
so it is.
My mom thought it was Arkansas because she knew Kansas, and then she called it Arkansas until she went to school, and her teacher explained to her that it was Arkansas. And she was from North Carolina.
Exactly.
Neither Southern people question it.
So Google it if you want to watch a corny movie full of weird-looking models. Like, there's lesbians in it and prostitutes, and it's just bizarre movie. Shark and Saw Women's Prison Massacre. Write it down. Watch it. It's nuts.
Is B
and
Top Dog B?
And was that on your list of shark movies to watch?
Yep, definitely.
I've never heard of it, but it's got sharks.
You've never heard of it? You have never heard of it?
I don't think anyone's heard of it, Joe. I think that's part of the point.
It's on Prime, Amazon Prime. Shark and Saw Women's Prison Massacre made in...
I feel like it's orange is the new black for shark. Yeah.
It's made in 2016 and it's 83 minutes long. I have been doing my research. I have all the lists of movies to watch. Yep.
I'm doing Sharknado.
Sharknado, which one?
All of them.
No. No. Oh, look what else I bought. I bought this for my double pointed needles. I bought a cowhide satchel.
Oh, that's
How
pretty.
cool is that? Oh, if I can open it. So it's just got a clip on it.
That's nice.
Yeah. I thought it would
Okay.
worn and patinaed, and I can put my DPNs in it
Ah.
when I find them
So-
out of
Your
project.
are they Zings or Chow Goo DPNs?
These ones I just bought on the weekend. I prefer carbons, but these are these Net Pro with the different colours.
Zings, yeah. I've got
Things,
several.
yeah.
Zings.
So,
Yeah.
Morgan,
So I just bought those on the weekend
You
at the
have-
small farm field day.
did it occur to you that it would be like this if you ever joined us on our podcast?
Yeah, and that's fine because the thing is that like even like growing up, I didn't talk much.
Look.
I mostly just like to because like what I would do is I would be so quiet that like all the adults would just be like talking about various things, and I'd just be sat there just listening because I thought, oh, all right. Not that I always knew like what was being talked about, but I've always just pretty much just sat and listened and just enjoyed.
Oh, we like the adults.
Well, I mean,
No.
as an example, I mean, like since
Well,
I was
Joe
a child, that's
Joe
what-
always has movie recommendations, and she gives honest opinions of movies. So she usually
Well,
talks about
okay.
those.
Can I
including
tell
that
you
one
there's
that she
for
hated?
Liz. I've got
What?
one for Liz. Liz, for Shark Week.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready? On Disney Plus, made in 2021, Shark Beach with Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth investigates how we can live harmoniously with sharks. There's one for you, Lizzie.
Yeah, that was part of Shark Week on Discovery last year, because he hosted it last year.
Oh,
But
well.
I will watch it because it's worth it to see Chris Hemsworth in a bathing suit. Not gonna lie.
That's what I thought you would say. I mean, I went to Byron Bay and he wasn't there, remember? I went and stayed there
I
for
know.
a week and I couldn't find him. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
But seeing as you think sharks are so sadly misunderstood, I thought you might like that recommendation.
I said that Tina named her yarn misunderstood about sharks that are misunderstood, and you took it personally.
I do take it personally. I do.
Alyssa, are you going to
I
do
do.
Shark Week with us?
I am.
Cool.
I had to share
What are
the
you
bag
gonna
that
do?
I bought. So here's the bag that I got for like my project stuff. I don't know if you could see it, but it's sharks with cats on it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
perfect.
that's
I had to
amazing.
have it. It was fantastic.
Why are there sharks with cats on them?
I showed it to her. She's
Catfish.
like, "Yeah, that's something you would totally."
My
buy."
kid.
Yep.
Your DNA.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the
My
two
DNA.
sisters
Yep.
and some yarn Lydia shawls because I'm obsessed with it.
Yay! Amy, did you hear? And I gotta
Yes.
tell Denise she better start
And I'm
participating.
doing it in this color, like a blood red, but it's
Yeah.
sparkly.
Of
Oh,
course.
very nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Ready.
Yay!
What yarn? Wait, what yarn is that?
That's the date
It's not
night.
yours.
It's
Don't
date.
panic.
Which way am I going? Here. Date.
Oh,
Where's
okay.
the camera? There we go. Date
Okay.
night by
Oh, you're
Lion
fine.
Brand.
She didn't
I don't know
pinch
that
it from
one.
your
Good.
stash. Don't worry.
No, I didn't. But I might when I go visit. I'll steal some yarn.
Good girl.
Here's another
I
message
know.
from
She'll
Amy
be like,
for Alyssa.
oh, yeah. Last time she came. Oh, what's this? We always
Not
joke that
Amy.
Trace and ours is
Amy.
aunt meow. Yep. You have a new aunt.
Oh,
Cool.
So Anne,
An aunt.
how
Miss
excited are
her.
you?
Yeah.
Anne, how excited
Oh.
are you for this Shark Week?
I'm the most excited ever. It's going to be awesome. I'm so jazzed. I have my yarn. I
Yeah.
have my
Good
pattern.
thing.
I'm, corralling all y'all, which is a bit like,
Oh my God.
herding cats, but that's good. I'm here.
what are you knitting, Anne? What are you frogging at the end of the week?
Well,
Whoa!
Fighting words.
Yeah,
I
let's
have-
hold you accountable, please.
Oh no, I'm definitely accountable here. But yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
the Stephen West Shark Tooth, and I'm doing the
Excuse
big
me.
one because I'm not a
That's-
coward.
That's
And
Shark
Okay.
Tooth Station. And that's Shark Tooth
Yes.
Station.
Shark Tooth Station. Yeah, and I've wound up 2 of my
Stars to
3 balls of yarn. So,
Lovely.
Amy wants to know how many emails you got, Anne.
Yeah.
I haven't actually counted them, but I should go back
Oh, no.
and see. I don't know. There's over 60 people in the Telegram group. So,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
exciting.
at least as many.
That's fun.
Now, see, I kept hearing about the Telegram group, but I didn't understand that I had to send you an email first to get in that group.
Right. Got to be in it to win it.
That's because Anne is a taskmaster. We all had to email.
That's
Even
true.
Tabitha. Even Tabitha had to.
That's
Yes,
right.
good.
Even
Play by the
Tabitha.
rules.
Like, I have rules.
Even Neil.
And, even Neil.
Even
Yeah.
Neil.
I'm sorry.
did.
I have rules.
And I thought I was special. I
Even
thought I
Neil.
would be
Me
able to
too.
bypass them.
You're
No,
like, well,
you're
as a
not
special friend, I
okay?
shouldn't have to send an email. Oh, you're wrong. Everyone sends an email, or else I'll lose things later.
Wow.
I might
Where
lose
is
things
Miss
anyways,
Tabitha
Mr.
today? Is she here
Trying to figure out what to do with all her cherries, I think.
I
Oh,
think
here's
she's-
fighting
oh, yeah.
words.
I
She's
don't
a
know.
From Miss
cherry
Amy.
picking felon, isn't she?
I'm
Fighting words
winning
from
this
Miss
night,
Amy.
girlfriend.
So,
Winning what,
Oh,
Amy? Winning
that's
what?
the cherry felon. Yeah.
She wants the stickers that
You're
said
not
she
winning
survived.
nothing, Amy.
What? What are you winning?
No, Amy. Loser.
You're not. What
Loser.
are you winning?
Loser.
I
I'm
actually
winning
got
'cause
another
I'm not
box of
frogging.
prizes on
Projects
Saturday. I haven't even
going.
opened it yet.
Ooh. Well, I'm not frogging, so
Me neither.
I'm not fucking
Cheaters.
tips. So
Nope.
whatever.
I'm going
Did I
big
miss-
like
I will do
Ann.
a
So
knit-a-thon if I have to.
Did I miss what Morgan's making for Shark Week? Did you say?
Yeah, the candy
What's
cable.
Morgan doing?
thingy.
Yeah.
You did. I wasn't listening, obviously. I was thinking Morgan's not said.
you know, anyone on Instagram, go mercilessly taunt Denise because she won't officially play, according to Amy. So
Which is so
Are
frustrating.
you calling on the
because
crowd?
Denise would be so good at this game, but she won't play. She's just like, oh yeah, whatever. Like, come on, Denise. She'd match. She'd have all shark stuff. It would be beautiful.
No.
Her sock stripes would be immaculate. And still, she's like, no.
I know.
Too cool to play with us, I guess.
I guess. Well, I got my stuff already in my shark
Can we have
bag,
2 more people?
which
Can we
I got off
Can
of
we have 2
Amazon.
more people join me so I can be? Sorry. Can we have 2 more people join us so I can be Alice in the Brady Bunch?
No. No. Not. But I will show that I found my shark shorts. No.
Yay!
Horribly wrong. I have shark shorts.
Where are they?
They have sharks.
You
got 'em on?
They have sharks.
Very cute.
I don't know. Whatever.
What kind of
It's
show
honestly
is
like,
this?
oh, I have zero.
Well, I got
shark
yarn
stuff.
that's called Jaws.
Wait a minute.
So, I mean,
What?
I had to get it. It's called Jaws.
Right. You have to. Yeah.
I don't have shorts, though. Sorry. I have a Shark
My
Week
screen
shirt that
just
I'll probably wear
froze.
tomorrow.
What?
My
Joe
screen
Bob?
just froze. Did Paris just show her ass?
I did. I
Yeah.
showed my front ass. So my frass.
I'm gonna have to
whatever.
rewatch. I'm gonna have to watch on the
I have
replay
sharks
because my
on my
screen froze.
This is
I
not
said-
a child-friendly
Nearly broke
podcast.
my camera.
Just saying. So, Neil, when is the next issue of Blocked coming out?
Oh, God knows at the moment. Probably August. Probably.
I should have a pattern for you.
Oh, brilliant! Thank you. That'd be great.
And when do your test knitters need to have their test knits done?
For
Just
the one
asking
you're
for a friend.
doing, the one your friend is doing, that's going to be not August. That's going to be about October. So you've got plenty of time.
Oh, I got a ton of time. Yes.
And that particular pattern, make sure your friend knows it's quite easy and very simple. So you can do it very
easy, and that's why my friend agreed to test it. Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure your friend knows at the very, very beginning of it, there's a tricky bit. The center bit that you start with is a bit tricky. Everything else is a breeze.
Okay.
Mm.
I will tell my
Where's
friend
Tabitha?
to look out for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got my eyeball station shawl. Where's Tabitha? I'm frozen. I need Tabitha.
Where's Tabitha? Where is Tabitha? She
I
needs
don't
to
know.
be here.
Probably
I
feeding her
don't know.
kids.
She's preparing
I
for
don't
Friday
know.
because we're
She's
doing
being
a
her
video
starter.
on Friday.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
We're going to be talking
forget.
about the I've forgotten her name now. God, that's a good
Natalia
start, isn't
Grace.
it? The little
Oh.
girl that's yeah, that's it, Natalia Grace.
Oh,
The
yeah,
little
yeah,
girl
yeah. I
that's an
remember
adult,
now.
or vice versa.
The little
Yeah,
girl or the little woman?
Well, this is what we're going to talk about.
Uh-oh.
See? This is some quality program while we're all knitting our fingers off.
Right?
Yeah, and it can be summer murder count because it's true crime, sort of. I guess.
Exactly. And if you flash a shark up on the screen for like 5 seconds so everyone can get a picture, that counts too. You're like, and for no reason, here's a shark video.
Alyssa,
Right, you're
pay
on. We'll
attention.
be doing that.
Yeah.
I am paying attention.
Yes.
Yeah. Neil, I'm making a shawl for your block. It's going to be mostly garter stitch.
Ah, brilliant.
So just two
Yeah.
colors, mostly garter, till I run out of yarn, and then there might be something on the edging. Don't know. I needed something light and easy to work on while I was planning Shark Week project, which is now having to be changed because I have to go do family stuff. So it's cutting into my knitting
family
time.
stuff. Oh,
Family.
Yeah, well,
Oh. How
Here,
dare
dare
they?
they?
Doctor's
Okay, and it-
appointments and family stuff and
Snap.
crazy.
Me and Neil.
yeah, I know. It's like I already told my family I have Shark Week, but
Get
the
rid of
extended family doesn't
Get rid of
care.
Exactly. What's with
So-
them?
And if y'all make baby stuff, you can double dip in our let them live mouth. Okay, we get it, Amy. Yes.
Yes.
Amy says
Hey.
we can double dip. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, baby stuff is small. That's achievable. That's
Yeah,
achievable.
for sure.
I somehow
Let
me
ended up with
just,
yarn barf over here.
Oh no.
Not sure how this happened.
Oh, because it's
no.
Mayan brand and it happens,
Ugh.
basically.
What are you doing? Oh,
Here. Neil,
Measure.
this is something
and-
that you'll like.
Oh, that's looking brilliant.
Ooh, I like how that's coming out.
Look
It's
at
pretty.
that.
And the sort of side stripe things.
That's
Brilliant.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
look.
So
Everybody's
cool.
got stuff to
Wow,
show.
you've got through that
Yeah.
quick.
All right, I'm going to be
Well,
back in a minute. You
it's
guys,
garter, so it's
Yeah.
anyway. So I adjusted it so here I showed it a little off last time, but
I'll be right back. You guys chat.
I did the
Oh, it's
increases
so
on the
cute.
side and then the middle,
Look at that.
and then I
That's
did a
beautiful.
couple of
Look at that.
increases out, so we'll do a weird dimple thing, and then increased from the side to get that. So hopefully, because this is knit straight and it's being increased from that, hopefully the cross itself will be straight when I do that one. But we'll see
Yeah.
about the two little sidebar things. I don't know if I'll have to move farther out
So
or
cute.
I'll
Yeah.
get to that when I do, because I also want when I come to the last orange stripe, I want the last orange stripe and the last black stripe to have a good kind of cut on it, like a good
Yeah.
angle
Yeah.
before I do the
Chris.
belt thing. So
How many skeins have you used? Have you used more than one of each colour so far?
I've used all of one black skein, and I used this okay, so my original skein, I have this much left of it still, but I used this one a bit because I had to have 3 strands on the go, basically. So I took from this one. But I mean, I'll definitely get into the second skein when I have to do the last orange bit. But yeah, I mean, so far,
Really?
we'll see how it goes, but so far it will be maybe 1.5
Yeah.
skeins of each.
Cool.
I'm back.
That's my guess.
Because I'm
Need a stitch
I'm
marker.
still considering whatever you finish with that is doing your shawl, but as a crochet pattern as well. So I might copy what you've done, but as a crochet. So I'm not copying
Right.
really. Kind of am,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
Yeah.
But
And
I think
that
I'd have
will
to get
be
more
amazing.
yarn though.
Yes.
Wouldn't
Yeah, Yeah, and also, okay, this is going to be a big old shawl. So I don't know if I should just take the proportions of this and bring it smaller for a smaller sized, or if I should just be like, yeah, whatever, it's just going to be a big shawl. Figure it out.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Big shawl.
I love
People like big
big
shawls.
shawl.
It'll be
Oh,
nice.
I
Tabitha's
love
here.
them.
Hey,
What?
Tabitha!
Tabitha's
here.
here. Hang on.
She got a
Hang on,
package
Tabitha's
off you.
here. Hang on, Tabitha's here. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hang on, Tabitha's here. Tabitha's here.
Tabitha's
Alright.
here. Woohoo!
Hey, Tab.
Come on. Huh,
And we lost you.
fine. No, shit, we lost everybody.
No, I'm here.
Come on,
Tabitha's
Tab.
here. Hang on, I'm back. Tabitha's here. Okay. I've got my eyeball station shawl on, Tabs. Look, I've got my dressing gown on just to make you feel at home. I got my dressing gown and I couldn't find a wreath of flowers, so the shower cap will have to do.
Oh
Okay.
my God! Look
Oh,
at Joe
Tabitha's
Bob.
here.
Look at Joe Bob.
She's doing
She is
perfect.
the
She's doing her
Perfect
best Carol Baskin. She's doing her best Carol
Tabitha.
Baskin.
Carol
Tabitha,
Baskin,
my
that would
darling
never
girl.
be-
Okay, and I'm going to knit really fast.
you.
Ready?
Fast and
You can't-
loose.
you can't
Really
knit
loose
fast
as well.
her. No.
She's a
Nobody
loose
knits
knitter.
as fast as her.
Oh, let me hang on. Look at that. You blinked. Did you miss it? I just did a whole row. Did you miss it? Tabitha's here. Tabitha, welcome. Do you feel at home now? Oh God, it's freezing. here.
Joe loves you.
No, Joe.
I love
Wow,
Tabitha.
she's losing her mind. She says, "What the hell, Joe?"
Oh. No,
come on,
I'm
Tabitha.
I'm not
Come on,
coming
camera.
on the camera. Mark.
me and Tabs and I are like this. She's
No,
sending me a
she doesn't
parcel
want
and I'm
to
sending her a
camera.
parcel.
Really?
We are swapping yarn this
Mm.
week. I can't wait till Tabs gets my parcel. It's awesome. I can't wait.
Come on,
No, look,
Tab.
I want
Come on.
Tabitha to welcome. Welcome, Tabs. The only thing is
Come on,
I failed. I've got a bra.
Tabitha.
Therese, the only thing is I failed. I've got a bra on. I've got a bra on, so
Oh.
I don't know how comfortable that'll make Tabitha feel.
Well,
I know,
it
right?
would have been okay.
I can't do that.
Didn't want to take it off in the street, you know.
I mean,
Not in the public park anyway.
I'm not going to ever do that. So.
yeah, okay.
Come
Lovely.
on,
Now I feel better.
Tabitha.
Come on in, Tabs. Come and chat to me. You know you want to. I'm live. They let me live. How dangerous is that,
You
Tabs?
know you want to. You know you want
You know you
What
want
is
to come
going
and visit
on?
me. I swear to God, if she turns up with a skein in her hair, I'm going to die. Die.
to. Mm.
She's perfectly welcome if she wants to join. She knows that. She always has a standing invitation.
Carol Baskin. Yeah.
You know, she's only going to
She's
go live
sexy,
after
though.
she gets
I
out of
mean-
the shower and puts her dressing gown on.
Yeah.
With her lovely
But
hair.
you
God,
see-
her hair is beautiful.
Tabitha
And
has been
Amy.
invited to
Amy's-
knitting wars
Amy's
for
being all,
like ever.
like,
Does she
yeah.
show up? She's like, I have to watch kids. Like, how lame is that?
Oh,
I know.
Nobody
I know.
cares. Nobody
ridiculous.
cares. Like your kids are
No.
kids. We love
See,
your
listen
kids.
to her now.
Okay?
I'm
Nobody
cooking
cares.
dinner. Like people have responsibilities or something.
Okay.
Oh,
No, kids can look after themselves. They can fend for themselves.
Listen,
I mean, Paisley
listen,
could,
Linda.
Paisley
I have
could-
a dead cat under my car. Okay,
oh no,
I have to figure out what to do with him.
it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
get him out. from
Yeah,
under your
Joe
car.
Bob. Yeah.
That would be step
Sorry.
one. Sorry.
Ooh, gonna do the full Viking
Step one.
funeral?
Have you all met Waylon?
Don't
Heck
run
yeah.
over him when you back your car out. We don't want a flat cat funeral. Be careful.
No.
Jesus, Joe.
Well, he's already flat, I think. I don't know. I don't know. He's
So,
under
Anne,
my
That's
car.
very sad.
See,
Yeah, I don't know.
Anne, would you like to talk about eating any other animals this week?
well,
Oh,
I was
boy.
just thinking
Yeah,
that
let's
I
not.
I would tell you about some of the animal funerals I've been to or performed, and maybe I shouldn't.
You've been to
Maybe
animal
I should just back
funerals.
on away
Okay.
from this.
Feels like
I'm so cold.
Yeah.
Thank God I got my dressing gown.
right. She's like,
I'm
okay, let me
frozen.
tell you about the animal funerals I've been.
I've been to a squirrel funeral. My sister accidentally ran over a squirrel
What?
and brought it to my house and
A
cried,
squirrel?
and we had a funeral for it in my yard.
Oh no.
Oh, was that? Well, wait.
When
that
Amanda
was-
ran over
was
that
not
squirrel,
Amanda.
yeah. She's like, it
Oh,
wasn't my fault.
Oh, we
Joe's
lost
gone.
Joe.
Did we lose Joe again? She's so sad that Tabitha didn't come that she left. I don't know.
Or maybe she was murdered. I don't know.
hi, Tabitha.
Well, it would be really rude of her to get murdered when Tabitha wasn't here to do a true crime
I
special on
know,
it.
it's
That's
No.
terrible.
No, you can't
Also,
be murdered.
oh, there's Joe again.
Get murdered on your own time.
Amy!
Also, Joe.
Amy's here.
Mother.
No.
Hey.
There she is. Amy's here. And Joe Bob's back.
Amy! Is Amy here?
The thing is, Amy, is that for us or for Tabitha for not coming on?
I
It's
don't know.
unclear.
Where's Amy?
Amy's here. I can put my gloves on.
Is Amy
Amy's
here?
here. Oh
No,
my God, Amy's
Let
here.
me see it, Joe.
Oh, everyone's come. Do you feel okay? Now I can't knit.
Come
Oh,
on,
God,
my
what have I
sister!
done?
From another mister!
Hey,
Woo!
See my knitting?
All right, Joe. Let me
Hey,
see.
Oh,
Amy.
one
Hey,
more. And I
everybody.
can Alice.
Welcome
Somebody
back,
screenshot
Bobo.
it for me
Oh,
when she flips me off.
I did already.
freezing here.
Okay.
Do you
Oh,
know,
I didn't freak.
I just
I didn't get it when
realised.
she was flipping you off. I just got her in her regalia.
Wait, you only have it on
Oh.
one finger?
Someone-
Or did you-
Yes.
No, but on one glove? Or
I'm
did you do it on
left-handed.
both hands?
One, I'm left-handed, so I know which glove goes on the left hand.
That's awesome.
See?
That is so you, Joe. I can't.
Left-handed.
Amy, are you ready for Shark Week?
Okay,
I am
Neil.
ready.
Neil, what are you
Cast on,
working
wound
on in
up, I'm ready.
Tomorrowland?
What are you knitting?
I gotta
Who,
flip the
me?
ticket. Murder Knit Shaw.
Ooh, Murder Knit Shaw.
Of
Everybody should
course.
knit at
Oh,
least one.
Amy, just show off. Just get me into more trouble, Amy. Oh,
Sorry, I
shit.
had to flip the ticket.
Murder Knit Shawl. The one that I've started twice and frogged twice. Get me
Hey,
into
look.
trouble. Do you
If
know,
you can do
I
the
just-
Murder Knit Shawl because Neil's doing the lasagna beanie for me. So
Oh,
Well,
Well, you
okay.
can do the
Also,
murder knit
Amy,
shawl
while
for
you're
me.
here,
yes.
I do have to say, I mean, you couldn't do the Quinn's quilt. I
Shut
finished
up about
it.
the Quinn's quilt. No, that was ridiculous.
Right?
Quinn's quilt is amazing.
Yeah.
No, it
Oh.
was not. It was insane with your little stitches over here and this section right here and your little stitches over here and you had to catch these stitches and move these stitches over here.
Yeah, but they get bigger. You can
No.
make it more stitches.
No, there's a
You start
simpler
with
way to
little-
do that.
They get bigger.
Oh,
And also,
gotta
you
take
can
the shower
totally take
cap
a way
off.
to do it. It's only difficult for like
Yes.
2 rows. So like, this is a lot of stitches to increase from, and then you're like, oh, look, it's all
I
normal.
did
I
it
now.
for
know.
a while. And then
I
did-
would be more likely to knit that if somebody would come in at night and weave in the ends while I was sleeping.
That wasn't even the part that bothered me. It was like these random 2 little stitches on
Yeah.
each end,
Yeah.
and then you had then it increased, and there was more stitches that didn't attach, and it just was like this. Bleh.
Oh no, Neil. Tabitha can't find her cherry picking yarn.
Oh no,
I've got loads, but you're not having it.
I have some too.
oh,
Oh, no.
I had some, but then I used it for a giveaway
Come
like
on,
a fool.
Tabitha.
It was beautiful.
Well, now we
I had to
but
take
Anne,
my
now we
shower cap off.
have a new cherry picking felon. So
I know.
I have to say,
I had to
they
take-
didn't pick those
Yeah.
cherries
Oh,
very
yeah,
professionally.
seriously, it's
Tabitha,
the new
you need to
felon.
do better.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm popping out for the evening, but have fun this week.
Bye, Alyssa.
thanks
Bye.
for
Bye.
joining us.
Good to see y'all.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Alyssa. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I think Tara wants to join.
Oh, I was
Yes,
nearly
yes,
Alice.
we do. Yes, we do, Tara. Pop in.
Jump
have
in,
room.
Tara.
Let's go, Tabitha.
I had to take my shower
To
cap off.
the peer
We
pressure.
almost had
One of-
the full count, didn't we? If
Yeah.
Tara had
Oh, I
joined,
was
we
nearly
would have
the
had
brain.
9.
Oh.
All the
Well,
cool kids are doing it.
I had to take my shower cap off
We
because
got
someone
we
I
have-
know just drove past me and saw me in the park with a shower cap on.
we've got room for 3 more
How
people.
embarrassment! Oh,
So
I've done
so
my
3 more people
reputation
can
now.
join.
Joe, I love you, but I'm gonna guess that's not the most embarrassing thing you've done in town.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna have
caught
to
me.
go with Amy on this one. Definitely gonna have to go with Amy on this one.
No,
I mean,
You caught me. You caught me.
just gonna throw
Probably
it.
more
Maybe
embarrassing.
cartwheels.
Probably more embarrassing than you telling your friends in town that Amy and I are drunks.
Oh, I did. You all have bad reputations here. I'm like, these are my girlfriends. They're drunk, and I show them your pictures like a wanted poster. Drunks. All your sloshed, lush ladies.
Yeah. Yes, well, we don't have a BDSM. We don't have a BDSM mannequin in our house.
I drink on every podcast, okay?
That's
And
true.
this
I
says,
do have.
hello, sweet summer. Whatever.
I do have a
Yeah.
screenshot of Joe.
Good, you can
and her
send it to me when
child.
it's snowing there.
I'm
With
sorry.
her-
I think I have a screenshot of Joe and her child in a mannequin, and something happened with a collar.
Oh
Leave
yes.
George alone. George is a dummy. Listen, George has still got his mask on from 2020, okay? He's a dummy.
Where did
Oh
Tabitha
my
go? She was coming in.
God.
He's the only.
Come back, Tabitha.
Come on, Tabs.
That
Come
was
on, Tabitha and
funny.
Tara. That was hilarious. Poor Lorelai. She didn't know what to do.
on.
That's for Neil.
Listen,
Oh, her fancy knife.
Why?
Amy,
Because she
I have
can.
a plaid one that I
love
open
you,
letters with.
baby. I love you. I love you, sister. That's my
Oh,
sister.
I was about to say, then I forgot that apparently I'm forgetting the name of the podcast, but it's the 2 people who did the Gosnell movie and a couple of other, more like conservative films.
Yeah.
That they're doing like a true crime sort of podcast thing. And my mother was telling me about
Ooh.
it. And they did the whole thing about Kevin Spacey. Apparently there isn't actually a lot of evidence against him.
You can't
Like court
freeze
evidence.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Me?
What about Kevin Spacey?
So the lady that
No,
wrote
that
the
okay.
God's-
According to these people in their podcast, they're knowledgeable, clever people. That when you look
Come
at
Tabitha.
the actual actionable court evidence, there isn't actually that much against him. That a lot of people said
Wow.
they were going to come forward, and then they didn't. And the main guy,
Yeah,
apparently,
yeah.
Kevin Spacey and John, a very young and handsome, as always, John Barrowman, they were getting all handsy, but the other guy that accused him, not so much.
Huh.
So,
well, I heard a lot of people piled on
I'm so
to Spacey after the first
They're
accusation
like,
for money.
right.
But
So the lady that wrote the Gosnell book, that's who does the podcast?
Not wrote the Gosnell book, but did the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tabitha says he's innocent.
He's innocent.
Mm.
So
That'll be
I didn't watch
interesting.
the movie. I should've
I've heard some very
Yeah.
bad stories about him, though.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, and again, there's the difference between if the
Yeah.
guy's a jerk or
Yeah.
if you can bring stuff against him in court or whatever.
True.
There's-
And this one's for
Yeah.
you.
oh, for eating horses. I don't know. I'm just
What?
look. I'm not saying that
Oh,
I'm much of
come
a horse
on.
eater
Oh,
or
damn
that
it.
I have
Okay.
a preference. I'm saying would totally eat though, would the need
Okay.
arise. And eating horses
Okay,
would
you
be a
guys.
kindness because it would bring up their
Ann.
value.
Yes.
I have a question, Anne. What
Ann.
what herbs
Okay,
would you add to that,
disregard
Anne?
everything that man
not
says.
sure.
Okay.
Because I think it would need horseradish. Yes.
I don't see Tara. Where
I
is
don't know
she? So
because
she
I'm
said
not
she's waiting, but I don't see her.
I would definitely pressure cook the heck out of that horse meat.
I don't see
Right.
Tara.
Liz.
Yes, how do I let
scrolling
Tara
down
in?
because I missed
Sure.
Cheryl the other day on one of mine, and she might be lower down that you just can't see her on the
I can
screen.
go if you need. I'm still cooking. So if you're out of space.
Yeah, I can't see her.
Can you?
I don't
stop?
scroll. Mine
So I think you're good, Amy.
line up across. We're supposed to be able to have 10 people.
Are you on a
We have the
tablet or
premium.
computer?
I'm on a
I think
tablet.
Can you see underneath the box with all our faces on?
Yes.
Can you see where you are? There's like a separate box for you. Can you scroll beneath that? Can you go lower than that?
Nope.
Because she's probably
All right, well,
lurking
I'll
down
leave the
there
next
somewhere.
make room for Tara.
Okay.
What?
But now Amy's gone.
Oh, Amy just sacrificed her.
But she
I don't know
So-
why it won't let me because we did the whole thing so we could have 10 people.
No, Amy, no. Come on.
And if we had
Amy.
7, we should have been able to have 10.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
confused.
yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Now we have neither.
Or is it
Now I'm
6
sad.
plus itself?
No, it should be either 6 or
Aw.
10.
Stop.
Well,
Now I'm bummed.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'll have to yell at StreamYard.
Here's Katie. Katie's in chat. Yeah.
hey,
Come on, Katie.
Okay, Tara's going to try and rejoin. So, Neil, you need to talk to
Okay.
Tara and let her
Good.
talk about all the
Yeah.
Orthodox stuff on your show. That would be really cool.
Yes. I was going
Right.
to invite her
Right.
on because I've been watching her show, but I also want Therese on, and I also want Joe on as well.
Yeah.
And Liz, we want you to come back. So, yeah,
Oh,
because
cool.
I think I've talked to all of you apart from Joe and Therese, haven't I?
Yep.
All right, I don't see.
Oh, you don't want to lose viewers.
Oh, come on. They love
Well,
you,
what
Joe.
time-
What are you talking
What
about?
time is it for you now, Joe? Because we need to work out our time scale, don't we?
Come on, Joe.
Oh, it's
There she
almost.
is.
It's 10 to 10.
Tara.
It's almost 10 a.m.
Hey, Tara. I'm sorry about that.
Hey. No, I might have been using the wrong link.
Oh, okay.
Amy threw herself on her knife just so
Yeah.
you could come in.
Oh, Amy needs to
Amy,
I'm
come
a lemon
back.
knife.
Amy, come back.
Tara.
Neil, Tara, I was just telling Neil he needs to have you
Amy,
on
come
his
back.
show.
Yeah, but Tabitha's
talk
getting
about
jealous.
the-
Look, if you look in the
Come
comments,
on,
Tabitha's
Amy.
getting jealous.
Yes, Friday's your day. We would not miss it.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk to anybody else on a Friday apart from Tabitha.
Tabitha has spoken.
Today, Monday.
I'm not sure Tabitha said what she's
Come on,
making for Shark
Tabitha
Week
and Amy. And
Yeah, I'm not.
everybody.
Up here comes Amy. There she is.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Here's Amy.
Good.
I
Here's
was willing to
Tara.
sacrifice myself.
Come
That's fine. Can y'all
We
hear
need
the
one
guitar?
more for a full set.
Yeah, we need one more,
Come on.
Tabitha.
Yay, Amy.
I'm not making shit.
Yeah.
Come on,
Can y'all hear?
Tabitha.
Come
Amy's
on.
here, and
Do y'all hear
Tara's
the
here.
guitar,
All
though?
my
Where is
friends are here. All my
Okay.
rowdy friends are coming over tonight. Yeah.
I can't
You
find
are
my yarn. What do you
Come
mean
on,
you
Murder
can't find
Bits.
your
Come
yarn?
on.
See what you've started, Anne?
what?
You've started
That's,
all this discourse
awesome.
between people.
You're
Forget
surrounded
her for
by
bad.
it.
Oh, Amy,
It's your
Amy, somebody
insulation
sent
in
me a
your
video,
bedroom.
and it was of downtown New Orleans. Sorry, I can't say it right.
Amy.
And
Wow.
I
New
was
Orleans?
shocked. It was people having nookie in the middle of the street,
Ooh.
and
Yeah.
people around
Oh,
them
why
weren't
not?
even noticing,
Yeah.
and they were just getting on with their day. But somebody stood and filmed it. It was bizarre. So is that normal?
I've seen that. In New York City.
Disgusting.
Wow.
All right, listen.
Disgusting behavior.
Normal. Yeah.
I'll give you a free concert, okay?
What?
What's happening?
Oh, that
play-
kind of concert. I thought we were talking
Oh.
about New Orleans.
Yeah, I thought she
No,
was going to
I
show
thought
us
we were
somebody
talking
having
about
nookie
New
there.
Orleans.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
Shit,
Paul must be
closet.
playing.
Gonna play John Mayer?
I can't watch. This reminds me of the Shark and Saw women's prison massacre. I can't watch that, Amy.
What are we listening to? What is it?
Can
I
you
can't
hear
hear. No.
No. Paul's gonna play some John Mayer. Come on, Paul. Where'd Alyssa go?
Our own concert, free
Yeah.
concert.
Alyssa
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Well, we're full service here. We have music. We have shenanigans.
You didn't
we
even
have-
notice me open the door.
There's fighting with the people in the chat.
I was getting ready to go in the bathroom with Amy. I didn't know what was going on. I did not know what was going on then. You're talking about nookies in New Orleans, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at your closet door. I was getting worried.
I think she was traumatized by the Shark
Grief.
movie.
Sorry. No, that is
Yeah, I think
fairly.
so.
I'm not
It's-
gonna say it's like common meal. Like they're probably not like in the middle of Jackson Square doing it, but yeah, on Bourbon Street, yeah.
Wow.
So Tara,
I'll
what are
send
you
it
making?
When
you.
I was
If I can find it
gonna
again,
say,
I'll
like when
send
I
it
was
to
like 23, I had
Does she want to see it?
No, yeah.
people
That's the question.
propositioning me to flash them when I was on the French Quarter. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, because there's always
They
perfect.
didn't even
they're
have
like,
beads. Like, come on.
show me your boobs. It's like, dude, it's not even Mardi Gras. Like, what are you doing? There's no parade here. Go away.
Yeah. I am working on my growth ring shawl because
Yay!
it's not 11 o'clock yet. But I'm
Yeah,
on
How far do you have to go?
color.
Yay! Those colors are so pretty.
I want to know how big. Like, I want to know that
I know, I do too. I wanna
measurement
know.
when you're done and it's blocked and everything.
Yeah, well, the sad thing is I probably need to do a little bit more and better math, but I'm really afraid
is it
that
a
even though I
pie?
have 6 games, I might need a 7th.
Okay.
Oh wow, really?
Oh, okay.
It's really.
If only
cool.
you had a stash or something
How many
and
stitches?
had yarn that you could.
Yeah, if only.
Okay, the problem is that this is a linen merino blend, and I don't have much of that in my. I don't have any of that in my stash, so I'll just have to go shopping again.
That's a shame. So how many stitches is around now?
I don't know. I can't count that high.
Because you were like 1,000 something the other day. So.
I'm like over 1,100. I'm like, I really am not gonna count that high. I don't
blame you there. At least your Shark Week project will be smaller because there's only a week. Tabitha used 6 or 7 skeins and made the biggest size.
Oh wow.
So there you go, Tara.
Yeah, that's what I'm making. I'm making the bigger size, and I'm like, I might need a 7th skein.
Bye, Katie. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Tabitha, you are making something. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a washcloth or a baby sock. You're making something for this freaking challenge.
Exactly. Tabitha, we're sending your stickers out. You are a sponsor and a participant.
Did I?
And I know
not
that won't
just
stop
say-
Tabitha from saying, screw you, Anne. But still.
Did I not just say I need a baby stuff? I need a toddler hat. Okay? I'm just saying, give me some toddler hats. Problem solved.
God, Tabitha can do a
Or
toddler
if
hat
you-
in her sleep.
But also, I mean, yes, Tabitha, you can use bulky yarn, but also you can also join in the Spite Amy and Make a Lasagna Hat challenge, which apparently
Yes.
is.
No, not really. Not really
joining
spite
that.
Amy. Amy told Neil to do it because
No,
she
how
wasn't going to
Amy-
do it anymore.
Amy's stupid.
If I do it,
Figure out the pattern.
are you going to make it?
If
I
you can
if I can
explain
figure
it
it
to
out.
me, I will make it.
I will.
I think I found the issue with the pattern.
I don't understand the stitch
Yeah.
that she's trying to do, and I'm
It's that thing that there's a thing that she does at the end of every row and the beginning of every round,
yes, thank
and
you.
it's the
Like, what
same
hell are the
thing though.
arrows for? Like,
Yeah.
I read her instructions, I tried it, I did it, and I lost my count. I'm like, no, this is too hard.
I've read
I
it
have
about
the pattern.
80 times because I couldn't.
I have
get
the
my head
pattern,
around
but
it,
I
now I do.
haven't really looked at
I'm
it.
like, who was it today said they didn't do charts? Was that Katie or Morgan or somebody
Me.
said they didn't do charts?
Nope, not me.
That's
Me and Therese.
I do not do charts, so I need words. I need to know what to do at the end of the row.
Well, a top tip is ignore one of them.
Ugh.
So she's got that weird
Yes.
symbol. She's
Yes.
put the symbol at the end of one round and at the
Yes.
beginning of the next round, and basically it's the same thing. So she's duplicated it, and the only reason is because between 2 stitches you slip one, I think, and then put the marker. So she's had to put it on the next round so that you're still. Well, that's what I think the issue is. Well,
See,
I haven't tried knitting it yet.
I
Obviously, when I
need a
get
for
come to
dummies explanation, and then I will make it.
that.
Joe,
Yeah,
are
I don't
you
like
okay?
the method she uses either.
White yarn.
Shit.
I wouldn't mind making it, Neil. What weight yarn is it? Is it quite
Well,
chunky,
whatever.
funky?
It's supposed to be a bulky, but I'm
Yeah.
using a because I'm such a tight
I don't
knitter.
know.
I'm using what's supposed to be worsted, but it's actually quite thick for a worsted. But I'm still going to use the 8mm needle, and I did a test knit, and it came out right for me. Not test knit. What do you call it? A swatch.
I mean, you can modify it once you get the idea.
You did a swatch.
I did, yeah.
You're a swatcher. Good
boy. I am a swatcher. Yes, I'm a good boy.
Oh, gosh.
That's debatable.
Yes.
Why is your knitting so tight, Neil? Do you not have a drink before you get started?
A murder knit shawl, and I don't need to swatch.
Yeah, I have to go up about 7 needle sizes.
That is true. You do not need to swatch for a murder knit shawl.
Morgan knits the same tension as me, though, don't you, Morgan?
The murder knit shawl. Again with the murder knit shawl.
For Neil, and I'm like, the hat's working, but it's huge. And he's like, oh, that's a me issue. I'm like, okay, good.
Yeah, because Anne was my very first test knitter, weren't you, Anne?
I don't know if I was the first. I was one of them. Before magazine days.
Yeah, long before the magazine days, that was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, who was it? It was one of you guys that told me to knit your Union Jack hat, wasn't it? Was it you, Joe? Did you send me?
No, not me.
Somebody did. I can't remember.
No, not
me. Joe, this is fighting words from Tabitha.
Oh,
show me. Paisley can knit a murder knit shawl.
That's because.
So what's the issue with the shawl, Joe? What's the issue with it?
She hasn't found the right yarns for it yet.
Oh, is that all?
I tried to knit the murder knit shawl with a thick and thin hand spun yarn, and it was very loosely spun. So when you do your selvage stitch, your slip stitch down the sides, mine looked shocking. It was really sloppy. So I frogged it. And then I tried another yarn and I frogged it again. And now I just don't know. Now I know Paisley can knit one. I'd like to see that one. Thank you. I want proof. Proof of Paisley's murder knit shawl.
The first
she said she can knit one. She didn't say she did knit one.
The first time I knit it, I was a little confused of the first couple of rows. And then once you get the rhythm, it's fine. It's that last you're like,
it's where she puts the count, isn't it? It's where she says 1 or 2 decrease when actually it's only 1, is it? Or is it the other way around?
Right.
You know what I'm on about? That's the bit that I think is confusing. Although I've not knitted one yet, I have to hold my hands up.
Did you hear that, Tabitha? Neil hasn't knitted one either.
I haven't either.
And you're still going
good.
Until Tabitha finishes my shawl, I'm not going to do her shawl.
I'm still working on my deal.
I was about to say,
I'm still
blame Andrew.
I'm still working on the
well,
cat
I
too.
totally nixed the murder shit
shit.
shawl.
Who said murder shit?
Murder shit.
That's right.
Murder shit? No,
Or the Stardust one. So I'm like the whole shape of it is.
That's the new name for it, isn't it? The murder shit shawl.
Y'all froze for a second.
Murder shit shawl.
All I heard was murder shit after it froze, before it froze.
I apologize. A little dyslexic here.
No, that's it. That's the name.
That's the name.
Horses, courses for horses, and murder shit shawl. Courses and horses.
When I ever live stream together, we will call it the murder shit live stream.
The murder shit station.
Oh, that would be perfect. Murder shit station.
Maybe it's murder
shit
shit
station Saul. Yes, murder shit.
But then it could be murder.
See what happens when you steal pattern inspirations from other designers. See what happens to you. The crowd will come after you.
Clearly, Stephen West is going to be sad that Tabitha claimed that name.
That's true.
So is the exploration station?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll have to have a knit along.
Oh, Therese, you ready? Hold up.
Uh-oh, what's we doing now? Uh-oh.
I'm being called out, I feel like. Maybe. Am I being called out?
Listen.
Yeah, let's. being called out to do? What do I have to do?
Listen. Junction, what's your function?
There you go, Therese. There's your time there.
Yay! Yay! Free concert. Yay! Encore. Listen, I'm not listening to Tabitha anymore. She's not come to talk to me today. I got my dressing gown, my shower cap, my flowers. You know, I got the works. I'm knitting fast. She can't be bothered joining me today for a knit chat.
You had to put that all in your mobile office for her specifically.
Exactly, Anne. I planned ahead. And I even wore my jacket for you, Anne.
Yep. With the horses.
Ready? With the horse on it. Hang on. There. Oh my God. Where's my camera? Amy, look. Just for you, Anne.
Aw.
Horses of horses.
Horse eater.
Hey.
Horse eater. She's a horse eater. Ooh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll cheer you up. Whoa, here she comes. She's a horse eater.
Oh, here she comes. She's a horse eater.
Okay.
Oh, did I tell you I watched Wham? The Wham documentary? Did I tell you?
No.
Okay, well, here's my movie review for the week. Oh, 10 out of 10 for the Wham documentary on Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. That was awesome. Awesome. Really good. Really enjoyed it. A lot. I'm going to watch it again.
Interesting.
It was really good, for real.
For real. For sure. It was so good. I'm going to watch it again. It was really lovely. They both did the commentary, Andrew and Michael, George Michael, Yog, as he calls him. It was really good documentary. Great music. Put my headphones on and I was dancing around the house while I was listening and watching.
Wait a minute. When was it filmed? Because he's been dead, unless he's L. Ron Hubbard. And he works from the grave. Yeah, when was it filmed?
You'll have to watch it. You will just have to watch it to see.
Neil, I feel like you need to be involved in this because you're a Brit and George Michael was a Brit. So I feel like you need to be involved.
Yeah, so obviously I knew him, clearly.
Clearly.
Same as I know Prince Charles and Rishi Sunak.
Y'all were at the public.
It's a small island.
Yeah. It is. It's only a small country.
Can you tell Charles we're really tired of his son and daughter-in-law? Can they please take him back? We don't want him anymore.
We don't want them back. So you've got. In fact, can you take Biden back? We've got Biden here at the moment.
He'll wander off. It's fine. Don't just ignore Biden. He'll just wander off. Unless he has a keeper.
I saw this absolutely hilarious news blurb, one of those little propaganda headlines, and it said that they're taking steps at the White House, that they're going to have no more F words among their staff, like I'm saying they're like,
okay.
Stop doing crack first. Can we stop? When we do the decency thing, let's start with no crack in the office. And then we can move on to, hey, guys, you're kind of using strong language. You're trying to be professional here.
Let's start with, mind your own crack. Know your stash. Know where it is. And
you mean it's not Hunter in the library with the 8-ball?
I think it's murder on the Orient Express of drug charges. Like, they're going to have to go through everyone and they'll be like, hang on, Janet
We're all doing it.
Wasn't doing crack. She only does CBD gummies. But we found one person not doing crack in the White House currently.
Oh, Cezzy's just said that you'll keep Harry and Meghan if we keep Biden.
Well,
I don't know. That's really tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I'm okay with that.
Can't we just send them all off to a third world country so that they can all be helpful there?
Yeah, can't we send them to Epstein Island? There must be plenty of room there now.
Probably.
I'm going to eat it.
Or Rwanda.
I propose the motion. Can I get a second?
Well, nobody here nobody here gives a shit about Harry and Meghan, but we do give a shit about Joe Biden. So we can take Harry and Meghan if you take Joe. Let's go. That's good.
What we're
No, that's not fair because Joe's not going to be around much longer. So they get off easy because Joe will die in a few years.
Yeah, but
Harry and Meghan are going to be around for a while.
He's not running shit anyway. He's not running shit.
No, and neither is Miss Culture Kamala.
You got the WEF and
do you know, I don't even know who the Australian Prime Minister is now.
Okay.
Neither do we. We don't care.
Joe, don't be chocolate on the arm.
Okay, what? Joe, I'm absolutely going to get the Australian Prime Minister question wrong, but I want to say it's Dan Stevens.
Anthony
That's
Albanese.
Not it, is it?
His name is Anthony Albanese.
Ah.
Anthony Albanese.
Tabitha found his yarn
is Bob Hawke.
You know, Tabitha found the cherry picking felon yarn.
My Australian
Tabitha,
Prime Minister.
You can do it. Tabitha, you have to.
I did like Bob Hawke.
Because you have to best Denise. It's a mission now. You have to.
This mission, should you choose to accept it?
Come on, yes. Tabitha.
Do it. Like all the cool kids.
Do it.
Do it.
All the cool kids are on this channel right now.
Wasn't there a West Wing episode about drugs in the White House? I don't know. I didn't watch West Wing. That'd be awesome.
Best Denise. She wants to know how does she vest Denise. I think she means best Denise. Like, what are the parameters to beat Denise?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going back to chat. Coggy said, wasn't there a West Wing episode about drugs in the White House? I don't know. I didn't watch West Wing.
No, but Tabitha wants to know how to beat Denise.
I haven't watched it yet.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to watch that.
How does Tabitha beat
said
Denise,
it, you know it's real. If Coggy said it, it's true.
The fact that it happened is all you need to know. What? Sorry.
Coggy knows everything about everything, so if she
Bob.
says it, it's for real.
Joe.
Yes.
I can't remember what I was going to tell you. I was going to ask you something and I can't remember. It was about from last week and now I can't remember.
Oh.
It was about something. It was your neon shawl. Did you bring your neon shawl?
Indeed, I did. Let me show you.
Yeah,
thank you for asking. My office is fully equipped. I've done one full repeat. Got your sunglasses on?
Yes.
Got your sunglasses on? Okay, get them on. It's summertime. Okay, I've done one full repeat of the mosaic, and I'm going to do as far as I can go until my yarn stops. Look at that.
That's pretty.
Amy, look at this.
That and Anne's Batman hat would be like.
I know.
I Packers. Yeah.
Look at that pattern. Find a mistake.
That's a little bright for the Packers.
Good
That's
job,
a little bright for the Packers, I think.
Yeah, it is.
So that is. I mean, you could stop it after the first repeat. That would be a little bandana shawl. But I'm going to keep going because I like my shawls big. So I'm going to keep going until the full 2 balls are finished. Let's see how much I've got left. Oh, look, plenty. I've got big balls still. Plenty.
Any answer to that, Amy?
Okay.
Oh.
He's gone.
Hey, Amy.
DC, all that.
What am I?
Yeah, all of it. Yeah.
Oh, Amy can hear us.
I can
hear
you.
Show me my big balls. I've got enough to do another 48 rows, possibly, not quite, maybe. But the pattern is so good, it actually tells you what rows she recommends that you finish on. So the designer has made it really, really easy for me because she's written a list of which rows the design actually looks best to be finished on. So when you're close to running out, if you reach one of those rows and then just do a couple of plain rows, it's going to be really pretty. It's going to be really nice. I'm glad we got back to knitting. Yeah, back to knitting, girls. It's really good.
Cool.
You said back to knitting, but I just want to ask
your
Neil if he saw the picture of Wolverine in his actual Wolverine outfit on Deadpool 3.
I did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I did see that. It looked good.
And did you see that Jennifer Garner is reprising her role as Elektra?
Yes.
Yeah,
for the Deadpool 3 movie? Because quite frankly, the Elektra movie
if anybody likes Wolverine in his yellow outfit, I do have a pattern for a Wolverine, if anybody would like, which I wrote, which I can share with you if you want. So, and it's even has claws. So Anne needs to knit it, I think.
Exactly. I need a small Wolverine.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
Hey, Anne, I've been playing around with figuring out a hood for that cardigan pattern for you.
I'm so excited.
It'll probably be a few more weeks till I get it figured all out.
Nice.
I did not forget you. I didn't forget you.
I know.
I want to see you in your Deadpool's dad's boxing robe. Or not Deadpool, Daredevil's dad's boxing robe.
I don't think Deadpool's dad is a real player character. But, I mean, that's fine.
Aw.
I saw where Jennifer Garner is going to reprise her role as Elektra. I'm kind of excited about that because
I just said that.
My youngest daughter and I are like big Jennifer Garner fans. So, yeah, I hope it's good.
Yeah. Well,
I hope it's good.
That's one of the things.
That's fine.
It's like after Spider-Man 3, everyone's like, okay, cameos is how you sell the movie, and it's like, how about you like respect the character and tie all of the bits and pieces together well? That's what people were so happy about.
And
Spider-Man. And
and come on, you can't imagine they're actually going to do that, do you?
No, never.
Like,
just make Michael Keaton Batman again, and it'll sell tickets. I'm sure of it.
Okay, wait.
Throw Jennifer Garner in.
Yeah,
it.
who cares about good writing or proper
characterization? But
yeah. So I literally went to go see the Flash movie, which is now out of theaters now, by the way.
Yeah, because it's so bad.
So horrible. The only reason I went was because I wanted to see Michael Keaton as Batman. Oh, Amy's gone. But yeah, that's the only reason I went. I'm like, I don't care about.
I'm protesting. I won't see a DC movie until they bring Henry Cavill back.
It'll be a long time.
Yeah, I don't care. Their movies suck, so I'm not missing out on anything.
Just like,
I mean, did you see Wonder Woman 1984?
I've not seen that yet. I refuse to watch it.
No.
Put it this way: if they had done with what they did with Wonder Woman's character and Steve Trevor coming back in another man's body, say with Tony Stark and Pepper Potts, people would have been furious and outraged that it was sexual assault. But because it's a woman character doing it, it's perfectly fine.
Terrible.
So, yeah, it was bad.
The first one wasn't good either, though.
No, the first it wasn't as bad. The first one was okay.
What's his face? Chris Pine was good. Like they had enough charisma to limp it along, but plot wise, and then it just fumbled the whole end of the story. You know, like what's going on here?
Well, and just like with how, right now Disney's kind of screwed with, Pirates 6. I mean they've essentially they've stopped doing that. I mean, if they honestly had the gall to come out with Pirates 6 and Johnny Depp is not Captain Jack Sparrow,
nobody will go watch it.
I'm going to be part of that group because I refuse. I actually
Last I heard,
I binged all of the Pirates movies because I had only seen part of the first one, Black Pearl, and so I binge watched all of them, and I'm like, I missed out on so much before, and so I've had like the song, like stuck in my head for days, and now it's fantastic.
I heard that he will come back if they have the right, that they have a script worthy of it. He said he won't come back. Well, because he said he would never come back unless they paid him $100 million and like 300 alpaca or something, or llamas.
Yeah.
Or $300 million and 100 llamas.
Right.
From what I heard, he'll come back if there's a good script.
Please.
That he won't just come back for fan
Yeah,
service.
good luck with that.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, near the end, it was wearing a bit thin.
Yeah.
So, you know, he came back for
Yeah,
those
yeah.
scripts. But
Yeah.
Have any of
I
you
mean,
watched
the first
Sound of
three.
Freedom yet?
I have.
No, I'm going next week to watch it.
Because I keep looking
But
to
I
see
heard
if it's
it's
on over
good.
here, but
No.
I don't think it is yet.
No.
And it's a true story.
Huh.
So
Oh, is it? Ah.
yeah, but Tim Ballard, he was a former DHS CIA agent, works with Homeland Security now to stop child trafficking.
But have you heard about how
Actually,
they're
it's
trying
been-
to? They're all complaining about
Yes.
it, saying it's like
Yeah,
QAnon.
of course, because it's
It's
true.
like, what? Yeah. It's like,
It
how
made more
could you
money
be
than
against
Indiana
that?
Jones.
It's all QAnon
Yeah, it beat Indiana
and
Jones
it's all
on
you know.
Independence
No,
Day.
it's not.
yeah, Indiana, you know, you just said making more money than Indiana Jones. Okay, I've heard people who've seen Indiana
Yeah.
Jones, I've heard them describe it as a crucifixion. That 2.5
Yeah.
hours of seeing Indiana Jones' character just destroyed painfully in front of your eyes. I'm like, I don't want to.
So
Yeah.
my dad and brother went to go see it the other day. What is today? Monday? They went Saturday. And I was supposed
Tuesday.
to go up. Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot.
Joe's in the future.
The future.
Yeah, it's Tuesday here as well.
Neil's in the future too.
So
Well, Wednesday,
I was
wherever
supposed
you
to
are.
go.
Yeah.
But anyway, they saw it and they said, okay, the movie wasn't, I think, as bad, like as terrible as some people said. They said, now, was it a blockbuster? No. But they're like, it wasn't like, it was just, you know, okay. My dad actually said, he goes, actually, I think it was almost a bit better than Crystal Skull, even. And I'm
Well,
like,
anything.
oh.
Well, Crystal Skull sucked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I heard it's very feminist. It's very pushing the woman is the hero. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I'm still gonna see it just because I've always liked
that.
the Indiana Jones, you know, series. I just, you know,
Sure,
just
for
want
sure.
to see it just for the hell of it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, well, I'll see it. If it's crap, then it's crap. You know.
I'll wait till it's on one of the streamings and watch it then.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't paid for a movie. I don't think I've been in the movie theater since Avengers Endgame. I think that was the last one I saw in the theaters.
Wow.
I
You're
went
missing
last
out.
week and saw Asteroid City.
Oh, how is that?
It was good. I really liked it. It's very Wes Anderson, of course.
Yeah.
I was surprised it was a PG-13 movie. Just gonna, leave that there.
That's surprising.
Yeah, but not just that it was a PG-13, but that it was also rated as a PG-13. I'm like, hang on, there was some stuff. But overall, I thought it was quite good. I think Margot Robbie had like maybe 2 minutes tops of screen time, and she just like captured the whole thing. She was incredible.
What about Scarlett Johansson? Because I heard she was good in it too.
Yeah, well, Scarlett Johansson, she was in it a lot. She was very good, but I don't know. There's a lot of sort of multi-layered plot stuff, and it's one of those things I'm going to have to see it again because so you have they're doing it like it's we're telling the story of a screenplay, but whenever they're doing the play, it's in color and it's in the desert and they're doing it like a movie. But whenever they do the behind the scenes of a play, it's in black and white in a theater and with all the different characters. Anyways, it's interesting. But what happens often in the story is that it'll be like two of the actors, the actor and the director, somebody will be like, hey, I think that you should change the line from this to this. I think that explains the motivation more. And they do that a couple of times, but because you don't have the context of what's going on yet, like it will happen like half an hour later and you're like, wait, hang on, what did he say? Because they didn't actually change the lines where they said they should have changed the lines. They just played it as was. So yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's very interesting. There's a lot of famous actors.
At least it's different though. Like everything's a remake or a copy or a sequel these days. It's nice when something's not, even if it's not the best they made, just being not something else is nice.
Right. I mean, it is very distinctly a Wes Anderson movie. If he's copying anything, he's doing himself, but he's his own genre, so you can do that. You can just keep going.
Yeah. Well, I'm all superhero movie out.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't stand up and wrap my shirt. Whatever. It's the loaves and fishes that fed the 5,000. And it's from The Chosen. And a lot of people, well, it's not entirely biblical. It's not, well, and they say this is not, it's not a documentary. It's a show. And we hire actors to play parts. And it's not, we're trying to get the most, we're trying to get people to look at what we're talking about. And I've seen so many people that are like, you know what? I read my Bible, but it was in black and white, but now it's in color. And so, anything you can do to make people feel whatever. And you don't have to be Christian. I mean, there's so many people that are atheists or agnostics or Jewish or whatever, and they say, I watch it because the cinematography is good. It's like a movie. It's, and it tells a story about somebody's life, whether I believe in him or not. That's all you need. That's all you need. So
sidebar.
Yeah.
Sidebar. On YouTube 2 weeks ago, Sony Pictures released a pilot for a show they were going to do called Pan Am, and it had Margot Robbie in it.
I did not know that.
Have you seen it on YouTube?
I saw that. Yeah.
I haven't.
It was good. Did you watch it?
I didn't see it.
It was kind of cute watching the...
No.
She's all about the Barbie stuff right now, I know. Because they keep showing the Barbie premieres.
I'll tell you, a good show. Barbie. The good show I'm watching right now is from Hulu, and it's The Bear. It's an FX show.
I keep seeing
that. And then
that.
they put it on Hulu, and it's really good. It's really good. And it triggers me a little bit because I used to work in restaurants. So I know how the pressure of getting food out, but it's so good. I highly recommend it. Where'd Joe Bob go?
I don't know. Amy had to go eat, so she left. So Tara, when are you and Morgan putting out new episodes?
Good question.
No pressure.
Probably after Shark Week is over.
No pressure.
I'm actually traveling to an undisclosed location for next week. So
yeah, me.
Sydney Bristow. Yes.
I might do one this week at some point. I kind of forgot the last time I did one, and then I looked. I think the other day. I think it was like just over a week ago. So I might do another one. I mean, part of me thinks, well, I should probably stick to a schedule, not just do things, randomly. But then it always seems like I'm either tired or I just don't feel like, sitting down, or the cats are being wild, and it's just not, it just wouldn't happen. Because my cat
knows about the cats.
I get it.
Mine are
I'm 3.
Yeah.
I get it.
And, I mean, mostly
mine's
they're
dead, so whatever.
What?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, Treese.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't. That was such a shitty thing to say, but
oh, I feel bad for the poor guy.
Well, I laughed, Therese. So
I did too. That's terrible. But
I know. Well, he was 17, so no. I'm sorry. No,
I remember Joe thinking you were going to hit him with a.
This is not because no.
Yeah, no. So I don't know. I'm hoping maybe this week. Just depends on what have all got going on. So hopefully,
Okay.
fingers crossed.
You guys keep a watch out because Morgan does good episodes and so does Tara.
Oh, thanks.
We're glad they're here with us too.
I know.
Anne and
Yeah,
I don't,
did-
do we, Anne?
Tara,
Oh,
oh my
you,
God.
you,
Tara
I already talked
yeah.
about you guys
have the best
before. Come
podcast.
on. You know I love
did
both of you.
record the
Great
egg song
podcast.
for my chickens yesterday for my next
Aw.
video, and I'm not even remotely close to the coop where they lay their eggs, and it's loud. Like, people will say, "Oh, well, roosters are so loud and all that." I'm like, no. Like, hens
No.
are loud. Like, when they're laying their eggs, they sing a song, and yeah.
We still
loud.
want to. This
It's
one
a
goes in the
girl
freezer
thing.
colorway,
It's a girl.
but
Yeah, I might have to ask Lynn or
Neil,
somebody
what
else.
are you up to tomorrow?
Tomorrow? What day is it tomorrow? Tomorrow's
Tomorrow, what are you
Wednesday.
doing, Neil? Today, tomorrow, whatever.
Do you mean Tuesday or Wednesday?
July 11th.
What am I doing tomorrow?
knitting.
I can't remember actually. Oh no, I am doing something tomorrow. I've got to take my mother somewhere. So that'll be fun.
How's your finger?
Oh, I've got a
Perfect.
new splint.
Okay,
Can you see that new splint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this comes off tomorrow. So tomorrow is D-Day, where we find out whether I've got a wonky finger or not. So it's a little bit swollen.
So Shark Week
probably can't
starts
see.
with that crap. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my finger falling off is the beginning of Shark Week.
Yeah. Anne's not going to give you any
Right.
grace if it does. I'm just warning you right now. She's still going
That's
to
right.
make you frog it if you don't finish.
Yeah.
She's
I
a taskmaster.
I know. I
So
get no
not
special
to
treatment.
Zero chill.
Exactly. So not to air inside baseball, but are you still doing a cast on stream tomorrow?
No, I've decided I'm going to
I wanna
join
know.
your party.
Oh, thanks.
That's if you'll have me. I'm going to gate
or-
crash. Because I
or
thought
gate
there's no
crash the
point
party.
doing it. If you're having
Well-
a party, there's no point really, is there?
Well, you see, I mean, we could have just like moved, like you have party,
Like a
pre-party,
pub-
party, after party.
like a pub
Party.
crawl.
Well, that's true. Well, maybe Tara and Morgan and Knit Knight should do one as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Joe's having technical problems. She said StreamYard won't load for her right now, so
Oh,
No.
I don't know when she'll be back. But
Really?
she's out in South Wales, so
it's all
Her
those
internet's
mountains,
not
isn't
yeah,
The
her
South
internet's
South
not so good.
Wales. Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Well, shit. What are we going to do?
she'll be back or not. She'll let me know. Saying site can't be reached. So
I don't know what to do. Yeah.
try turning off and turning on. Isn't that what you're supposed to try?
We'll figure
I don't know.
something out.
Yeah,
we'll figure
usually that
something out.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This is all new to me. But I mean, I've been on live streams, but this is the first one that we've done, so it's all kind of new on this end.
Whoever has the stream, we'll just jump on or whatever. Yeah.
And I stopped knitting because it's getting hot in this
PIK's
room,
having
and
a
my
stream.
fingers
Yeah,
are
I
sore.
won't be able to jump onto a stream until late tomorrow because I've got a busy day at work tomorrow. And
Right. So.
Yeah, it's
That
gonna be a
sucks.
busy
You should get the
day.
week off.
Or
It's
gonna
Shark
be a
Week.
busy
Don't they
week.
know you need off?
PIK's at what?
Here's-
5:30?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Just
week
say,
is
hey,
gonna be pretty crazy
hey.
for me too. So it's like, oh no.
Yeah, and you're
Don't you
doing
know
a
it's
three
Shark
skeins,
Week?
and you're doing a 3 skein shawl.
That's
mean,
right.
I'm doing between a 2 and 3 skein,
Right.
but I don't have to. Your crazy schedule though, so
Yeah, I work later, so
Nope.
I'll just
Nope.
I'm like, all right, I can stay up, and then during the day I can just knit, and then I don't go to work till later. So it's like, all right, I think I can do this.
Well, this stream gave me
Yeah.
that I have a brand shiny new laptop, which I'm streaming from.
Oh, you're using the new one. Yay.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. It seems to be working well. I don't know if it's working particularly better than my phone was, but hey, it's nice.
Good.
I'm glad you got it because I know you had some shipping difficulties or receiving difficulties.
I did. It was bad. But all good now, all happy now. And yeah, and hopefully that'll make streaming and everything easier because the whole working from your phone thing, it's lame.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah.
No.
I mean, you can do it, but
no.
Trees,
but it's not
favorite Canadian bear. Your favorite Canadian Bear's comic book started coming out. They just started shipping from his Indiegogo, the achromatic blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got the email from Jay today.
Canadian Bear.
I got the email today
too. I love Jay.
But it says fulfillment has started today. Shipping this week.
And gamers and all them.
So
Jay's my
and
favorite.
I think it's so funny when they go from stream to stream. That it seems like some of them have days where that's what they're doing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd have to have someone.
Well, I was telling David tonight. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no! You go.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying.
Well, I was just saying. I was telling David tonight. Oh, go ahead.
Go.
Tell you what, on a count of 3, let's all speak at the same time.
Say it.
1, 2.
Don't need to count.
1, 2, no. Well, I was saying that, like, I subscribe to the Blaze TV because of Normal World, which is Dave Landau and Quarter Black Garrett. They're doing shows. And it's so funny because so this is the Blaze, okay? So they're on there, and the first episode, I think, Garrett was wearing a Nerdrotic t-shirt. And then a couple episodes later, they said, oh, where Gary was the guest on there, they said, we're doing interviews with our fans. And the first one was from our friend, Carrie Smith. So they've always supported all the people, all the Nerdrotic people, all the sports wars, all the geeks and gamers. They all support one another. And that's what I like. I like to be involved in that, you know.
Oh, I have to tell you, I was at Costco on Saturday and I was wearing my Nerdrotic shirt. But there was some guy there wearing a Nerdrotic shirt. And we were like,
oh, that's awesome.
Fellowship.
Oh my God.
Did you take a selfie together?
Like, dude.
Seeing him out in the wild, that is hilarious.
My husband would have like completely flipped out. I mean, he thought it was weird enough saying hi to a random stranger.
But you're not strangers.
Yeah.
Part of the
fellowship. I know, we're in the fellowship, but he doesn't understand that.
No.
Well, I'm excited to get Jay's book, and then I'm waiting for Shad's, because Shad should be coming out soon, too.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yes.
So I'm excited to get
I'm actually surprisingly surprised, or not surprisingly surprised. I'm having issues today. I'm surprisingly excited for the Batman, the comic he's doing. Well, Tabitha, we can both knit it, and you can compete against me. Everyone's competing against me. I will. But anyways, Ghost of the Badlands looks like it's going to be really cool.
Oh, yeah.
It does look cool.
That does. I wish you knitting dust so you won't have to rip it out. Aw. What about the rest of us, Tab? Don't we get knitting dust too?
Yeah, I'm wondering if she meant to phrase it so positive. I feel like she's like, screw you, Anne, but now she's like wishing me success. I don't know how to take this.
Right. Oh, I feel ignored.
Okay, hang on. I think Joe's back.
Well, I will say that if I get bitten by the shark, I'm going to rip out my project on my next video, and I'm going to try and be overly dramatic.
Yeah.
You can get one of the chickens.
Oh, trust me, girl. I can be so dramatic. I'd be like a drag queen. Okay. But I'm not gonna.
We have not had.
No, I'm not.
We have not had any drag queens on our show. I don't think Neil has either.
Oh, I can be
Or
a
Ann.
drag queen when I want to be. I can be a drag queen. Oh hell yeah!
Did you freeze, Joe
I
Bob?
don't want to do it. If you don't want me to do it, but
There's Tab. She's back.
We love you too.
F you all.
do.
Well, F you too. Here, have them.
Hey, come on. Let's not curse
She
out
knows I
Tabitha.
love her.
She knows how to hide
She knows
bodies.
I love her.
Remember?
Just a quick show of hands.
does.
Who can crochet better than Tabitha?
As in crochet at all?
I'm a kick-ass
Yeah.
crocheter.
Basically.
I
am-
can barely crochet. Like,
I crocheted for 40 years before I started knitting, so I can crochet way better. but-
so you know that one like crochet granny
now
stripe
you've made her
blanket that I
mad.
stressed crocheting? Okay, it's like about 1.5 feet now. It's yeah.
There you go.
Oh, the AC was so
You're
cold
on
in my
your way.
house. Like I pulled out a blanket to crochet on.
But yeah, we don't have that problem here.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing as too cold.
I keep going
AC.
down like the Titanic.
No, for me.
I'm sorry, Joe Bob. Well, yeah, but it's like 107 here today, which isn't hot for us. So we'll probably be up near 114 over the rest of the week.
Well, it's about 57 here, and I've been moaning all day because it's really humid and sweaty and hot.
It's like
But it's only
57
57.
Celsius.
Oh, okay, so that's 57
70.
Fahrenheit.
70.
Is that what you're saying?
57 Celsius.
Yeah, it's kind of half as hot as it is for
That's-
you, Liz.
'Cause I was going to say 57 Celsius would be like way hotter than me.
Yeah, it would be like on fire.
Yeah, I could not cope with the heat you guys have. No way.
Air conditioning.
Oh, yeah, God, I
That's all I'm gonna say.
wish we had it.
Yeah, it was like
can
maybe
survive.
92, 93 here. So, you know, hot, but
Yeah, I haven't looked at my forecast thing yet today. Let's see what I get.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
gonna
the weather
check.
forecast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
cooled
global
off over
warming.
the
Okay,
weekend.
it's global warming.
Yeah, I
Like,
won't.
it was
There's no
overcast and
such thing
raining,
as
so
global
it's
warming.
We're at
Never
105.
Hot in summer ever.
According to this,
I
it's
would
hotter
say
than a
as far as
redneck butt
summers
on
go,
chilly
it's been
night.
pretty cool.
But it's never been hot in summer before now.
For some reason, we keep losing
It's
Joe Bob.
81.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Well,
I'm only
apparently
like-
it's hottest ever since records
Joe
began.
Joe
Which is
Bob
only about
is
100 years.
I'm only like 24, 25 degrees hotter than you, Tara. But at least you have
Joe
trees and
Bob, you're
shade.
back.
Yeah.
Hi,
It's
Joe Bob.
gonna be warm tomorrow.
I'm having
Okay,
trouble.
warm.
I'm having
Yeah.
technical difficulties. What's the countdown? How long have we got till I can start my real hat?
What's the countdown, Neil?
I don't know.
Oh, it's going to be
Yours,
about 3 hours. 3 hours
Yeah.
and 17 minutes, I think.
Let me
Is that
see.
right?
Oh, good. I have to finish. my
3 hours, yeah, 3
prototype.
hours and 16 minutes, yeah.
So spare a thought for me. I'll be fast asleep at that point. So losing hours. I'm not going to get as long as you to knit.
Well, I'm gonna
we
knit.
are
I'm gonna knit
neither.
from 9 to midnight probably, and then because I have to. If I do that, then I have to stop at 9 p.m. next Tuesday because that'll be midnight Eastern. So I figure I'll do it earlier so that I can make up for the time I'm gonna lose when I go see family this weekend, which I don't want to do. But
Yeah, I'm
they
going to
don't
lose a
understand
full
how my
day.
knitting is more important than seeing them. So
There we go.
David made an eye appointment for me at noon tomorrow, and I was like, "Dude, really? That's the middle of Shark Week. We can't." But I have to see, so I gotta go. But yeah,
well, I was explaining
it's
to my
terrible.
family that they need to mostly feed themselves for the week.
Right.
So
Shark Week is
because
Shark Week.
cooking dinner takes time,
Come on.
and they're grown-ups,
Yeah,
so they can
and
handle it.
Shark Week is the thing.
That's right. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to watch that shark episode with Chris Hemsworth just for Joe Bob.
Oh,
Maybe the Shark and Saw. Oh, Ann, did you hear about the Shark and Saw? Were you here when she was talking about that?
I did that. I may have been listening to you live before I jumped on, but yes.
Oh, okay. Joe's new movie recommendation. Shark and Saw Women's Prison Massacre, I think.
oh my God.
One of those films where you're like, whose fantasy is this?
Somebody's.
Is it an Aussie film or is it an American film?
Oh no,
don't
it's
know.
American.
It sounds very Aussie.
They're the only
Why?
assholes that would make that movie. Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
ridiculous.
Somebody clearly paid to make it.
It's clearly
So-
American. Yeah.
Really.
Clearly was not nominated
Oh,
for
look, I've
Oscars.
nearly knit 12 inches. My hat. Look at my hat. It's getting
Ooh,
good.
I can't
It's
wait
a
to
big
see
one.
your.
It's nearly. I think I'll just go to 12 inches, and
That's gonna
then
be very slouchy.
do a paper bag top. Well,
That's gonna be
the
very
deal
slouchy.
is because it's freezing here, and because I do such a tidy brim, I can just fold this brim up and have 3 layers over my ears because I'm a tidy knitter. And my join is pretty, so that's not too bad.
No, that's very cute.
And I may do a paper bag end, just a square end on it to cast it off. Yeah, I've only got this much left out of my skein. I think my Joe Bob's bait beanie is going to be a hit for Shark Week.
I think so. I'm excited to see what your color work is. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's
that's
gonna be
gonna
fun.
special.
I hope so. I've never knit it before, but it's just a little colourwork chart that I found in a knit book. So it's the bait beanie, my bait beanie, Joe Bob's bait beanie. That might give you a clue.
I'm sure it'll be lovely.
Y'all, I have to go to bed. Because I've been up
Late?
since 5 o'clock, and I've had a ridiculous day. So I will see
Fair
y'all
enough.
on tomorrow, maybe somewhere.
It was good to
Shark
meet you.
Week starts.
Shark Week.
It's good
Everybody
to see
should
you.
have Teresa in if you
And
haven't.
you need to talk. You need to just jump in here and talk to us because we need less ridiculous people talking.
Do you not know us? Come on. I got that Magellan app because it has all the documentaries.
We need somebody
And it has-
to tame us down a little bit or something.
And it has dozens of shark documentaries, so I'm very excited. So I can just.
Oh, cool.
Shark
I figured I would
Shark
try it.
Week tomorrow. Yeah.
Therese, here's a message for you.
Oh, good night,
Aw.
David.
He's
Good night,
right
David.
there. He's right
night, David.
there. He's right there.
Good night, David. Bob.
Yeah.
Good night, Therese, Bob.
David Bob Station. Bye, guys. See
He's
you
laughing.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
See
Bye.
She gets me. That girl gets me. Good
You
night,
guys
Therese,
are-
Ellen. Good night, David.
Good night, Joe Bob. Good night, Elizabeth.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, so this has been good. Thank you guys so much for coming and making our first live one to remember.
I think you should do all of them live. The more
and no
fun you
horses
do
were
live.
injured in this podcast again this week, so we're 2 for 2.
That,
Yeah, why not?
On not hurting
That's
horses.
right. It's not like we say anything controversial that needs to be edited
No,
out ever.
and then I don't
So-
have to worry about uploading it. So, yeah, what do I do? Will YouTube automatically save this, Neil? Do I have to do anything?
Oh, have you linked your StreamYard to your YouTube?
Yeah, it's streaming through YouTube now.
You're fine then. So when
cool.
you end the broadcast, it should automatically shift.
Oh,
into it,
awesome! That's less than I have to do. Perfect.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do anything. I never have to do anything with mine.
From now on, we're live streaming, okay? Because then I don't have to do all that other stuff.
It's so much easier. Seriously, it's so much easier.
Hey, how
I don't edit, so
yeah, how close are y'all to monetization?
Oh, I've had an email.
What?
But I don't understand.
Wow.
I have to join something called AdSense or Sensad, and I can't figure out how to do it. But apparently, I'm eligible to have super chats and something else as well.
I don't think we're close yet. I haven't gotten anything.
Yeah.
But I don't
it's
have
like
to follow
500 subs and
Oh no, we only have 100 and some people.
3,000 watch hours.
Is that what I thought it was 1,000 subs, but because I haven't got.
It used to be 1,000 subs. They brought it down to 500.
That'd be why.
Oh, they did.
600 or something.
Yeah, we don't have 500 yet. We have.
Well, you all want
Yeah.
to invite Anna Knitter. Get Anna Knitter onto your show because she got me over 1,000 views. Because all her followers came to watch her, not to watch her.
We love Anna Knitter.
Yeah,
She's
so
like
get
the
her on.
sweetest
She's so
person.
sweet.
She's just lovely,
is.
and she cracks me up too because with her beautiful lilting voice, and she's playing Skyrim on.
I know.
She's so
She's
happy
adorable.
whenever she says it.
She's just uplifting when you talk to her. She's so positive and uplifting and just, very genuine. Not that the rest of us aren't, but she just.
Yeah, the rest
one
of
of these
you
people.
fakers.
No, you know what I mean? There's some people that when you talk to them, they just make you feel so positive. And Anna's like that.
Oh,
Yeah, she's very
that's
polished.
not me.
Of course it is, Joe.
Not me either,
That's
Joe.
not me either.
Joe, you
Shit,
bring
I
out the
quit.
crazy in us. And
What are
no
you
one calls
talking
you
about?
Dower
I don't
Scott,
know.
Joe. That's where you get the dowerness from. The Scott, Dower Scott.
Put my hat back on.
Well, I was gonna say Anna's
There
very
you go,
German.
Clara.
You need to say murder
I've
the
got
way
my-
Glaswegians say it. Murder.
Yeah.
Murder. There you go, Tara. Now we're sisters.
Oh Lord, we're not all gonna have to wear wigs one week, are we? Because it's too hot to wear a wig here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, which is why I'm not wearing the mullet.
I have to
I
let my
can't do
hair
it again.
down.
Oh my gosh, your hair's so pretty, Tara.
How do you cope with long hair? It must be awful
I
I
had.
keep it up
in
all
this
the
heat.
time.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the agreement I have with my husband.
Look at Tara.
He likes my long hair. My
See?
hair
I'm
long,
not
and I
getting
said,
redhead on the panel.
I will keep my hair long just so long as I can wear it up all the time, and he's fine with that. So
My husband likes long hair, but I told him he didn't have to have it on his head. So he doesn't say anything about my short hair, and I don't say anything about the beard I don't like. So it's,
Yeah, that's
You
what
don't like
Do
his
I look a
beard?
bit like Marie?
I like his beard when it's trimmed.
Guys,
I don't like it when it's all scraggly and he looks like Grizzly Adams. I don't like that.
do I look
Yeah.
a bit like Marie Busky?
Sure.
Yeah, so that's why I do the undercut because I used to have my hair really, really short. I had an asymmetrical pixie for a really, really long time. So about this part of my head was mostly shaved and then it kind of blended around and then I grew it all out. But then I was like, you know, it was still really hot, and I had just gotten my they can't really see it, but you know, it's called an industrial piercing, and my hair kept getting, you know, caught, you know, around it, and it would, you know, kind of smart a bit. And so I thought, oh, you know, I've seen, you know, like undercuts and things. I thought, well, maybe it'll lessen the chance of hair getting, you know, wrapped around. And so I went in to get it done, and the lady that was doing it thought I was just like purely doing it for that reason. And she's like, well, it's not going to help with that. It's not going to help with that. I'm like, well, no, like I've got, you know, thick hair. I just want, you know, I
Let's
also
have it
for that reason, you know, and I love it because it's about, you know, best of both worlds. If I have my hair up, then it's, you know, it's nice and cool, and it's, you know, and then if I have my hair down, it's not as, you know, not as bad because there's just less there. But yeah, you can't tell if it's down.
But, yeah, I get my hair thinned.
Yeah, my daughter has to do that too because hers is so thick. I have thick hair, but my kid's hair is so much thicker. And
I had hair
once. The hair place. It's like they take so much out of it, and they're just like.
I was waiting for Neil.
It's like I had hair once.
Neil,
to
say something. What shampoo do you recommend, Neil?
I just use a bar of soap.
What shampoo do you use, Neil? Oh, see, that's where you went wrong.
See, I need to get a pair of clippers and learn how to like do it myself because I'm like, you know, I really don't want to keep paying like $20 just to have somebody. Well, see, yeah, except the problem is that I'm kind of also scared to do it myself because I can't. I mean, I can kind of like feel like where it is, but like I'm really scared that I'm gonna like, you know.
Yeah, I do my own, but that's because I you know, there's nothing to mess up. You know what I mean? You'd have to get someone to help you get because otherwise you're not going to get the line straight.
Yeah,
you're going to end up with missing bits. So get someone to do it for you.
Yeah.
And if you do buy clippers, get wall clippers. WA.
Yeah, they're the better ones.
Oh yeah,
the ones my son has. He uses them for his beard to trim it. My son does.
They're much better. I think there's one brand that's better, but they're really expensive.
Really?
I think it's a Japanese brand, but Wall is the sort of best, really. Affordable best.
Because it's getting a bit, you know, I'm gonna turn my head the right way. I mean, it's not really, really long yet, but it's and my hair grows really, really fast too. So each time I have it done, I have it down to a 2. But I'm almost thinking about having them just do it at a 1 because it grows so fast. And it's like, I might as well just have them take it to a 1.
Well, when I do mine, I do it as a 0. So,
okay.
Because and there's still hair there.
What?
You know, well, here, this bit. There isn't here, but there is on the side.
Not to distract from the hair discussion, but I need a proportion opinion.
Okay.
So I'm knitting along. Okay. Here's my main thing. Okay, so I have it's 10 rows black. I have 10 rows of the orange, and then I think I had 20 underneath it. Okay, I just did the math and I forgot. 342 stitches across, which is a lot. And I still have increases in sections to go. Should I then not have, I'd have to pull it out, but it is garter. Should I only have 10 rows here then? If that makes any sense.
No. Can you tell us again?
Yeah. Okay, did I go?
Tell me that again. It's just going to be a big ass shawl.
Yes. But I can't talk.
I'm gonna have to look at an Ison picture. Hold on.
Black stripe too big is the question. Should I have done less rows of the black under the orange?
Which way round is it? So the bit that's at the top is the bottom of the shawl, isn't it? So the bit that's nearest your face, that's the bottom, yeah?
Right.
Okay.
And
I think you need to Can you hold it upside down then? So the
Here.
right way.
I think you need to do the wider. I think you need the wider stripe.
Okay, okay, so proportionally, looking at the guy's outfit, oop, it's shiny. That he has the arm stripes, but the arm stripes don't go through to the body. So that's why there's a little short stripe on the shawl. So should I just knit the top black section larger, or should I have just done shorter down here?
But is that the wrong way round now?
Right. That this
because
is...
what I would say personally, I think that if that's going to be at the bottom when you wear it, I would say you need a thicker black section, because then there's the heaviness will be at the bottom, sort of visually, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have the orangey color at, bigger at the bottom, if that makes sense, it's kind of going to look a bit offset.
Right.
Does that make
so?
I don't know.
Yeah, because even this one, he's got like that big black section.
Right. So should I then just knit this to match the portion of this side so it's even on both sides? But also, should it have been a smaller proportion to begin with is also the question.
No, I think that starting proportion, the one that's on the right as we're looking at you, I think
the stitch marker.
Yeah, that bit there. Yeah, I think that's the right proportion against the orange bits, personally. But
yeah, because it's a big section on his.
That.
Okay, so I should just slack to match the first section and not worry about it as being huge, because I mean it will just be huge, but.
Yeah, but it'll bring your eye to the orange if you have the big black section, though. It'll draw your eye into the orange.
Right.
So you'll get the.
Right.
So
but my question.
That's good, though.
If I slightly more multiple size, that would be the place in the pattern to take it down a little bit. So
shall we do a vote? Who votes that Anne should rip the entire thing out? Because she's making us do the same on Shark Week.
No. Do you have your sketch of what it's supposed to look like the purport on your sketch? Because looking at it sideways, I don't know if I'm getting the full.
Yeah. Here, like my notebook.
Yes.
Tim Pool does. Ha. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. I see. So you're. Okay.
So
what section is that black? So the black is that section next to the Y, right? That's the black. Okay.
Yeah, right next to the Y. Then I did the orange, and then it's this.
I think it's going to have to be equal, at least.
Right.
Yeah,
the two black sections.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so it looks best equal, but should it have been less? Is the question.
Ah, right. I see what you mean. But then that means you're going to have to rip out the right back to before that orange segment, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And are you prepared to do that?
Well, I might be, but that's the question. That's the... I don't know. It look better if I did, or am I just whinging for no reason?
Are we getting Tara's kids? I think we're hearing your kids.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. I think they're talking about Magic the Gathering cards.
Okay. I don't care. I was hearing voices, and I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me just hearing voices.
I think you should just have a big shawl. I think you should have
a big shawl. It's a statement piece, Anne. You can always do smaller ones. I think you should have a big statement shawl.
Mm-hmm.
And you could always put an option in the pattern, if somebody wants it to be shorter, to where you can, cut some rows out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that, Kagi, because it is 20 rows here, 10. So if I did 15, then that would be reasonable.
But that's so much to rip out, though.
Yeah,
I've ripped this thing out a couple times already, because that's how I had to do the the switch from the V to the not V. You know what I mean?
The I bit.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Just lay it out flat and look at it and just decide what feels right.
What
I do.
feels right. Though,
Just put it as.
I mean, here, this will make you cry. That if I, hang on, I'll look up. Here. If I just pull it out to look at it.
You're taking it off the needles.
Yeah.
Anne,
You're
what's
brave.
the matter with you?
Oh my.
Okay.
This is why she came up with the idea for Shark Week, because she just easily just takes
Okay.
it off.
So
I
having
see.
it
Yeah,
half,
you're right, Morgan.
there we go. Having it half on, half off. It's like that. Used. Gosh, this is huge. I don't want to wear this. It's massive.
It could
Oh,
be
I
bigger.
love massive shawls. I
It's
curse
not-
knitting them all the time, but I keep going back to big ones.
I like it. I think you should go for
I like big
another
shawls.
20 rows of black.
I don't wear them
Let's go
much
big.
because of the heat here, but I like them.
Go bigger,
I
go
think
home.
Anne
I-
20.
I love
Uh-huh.
big shawls. I'm constantly cold, so
Yeah. I'll message you back, call you, but I did get the message, yes. My work schedule's wacky. It's kind of difficult. But anyways.
Tara
Sorry,
gets cold,
what
I
you
know,
were
'cause
saying.
you get rain. You get a lot of rain where you are in
oh,
winter,
I'm
don't
always
you?
cold. Yeah, well, I live in a house full of
Yeah. Also,
Yes.
this will go really cool with my Wolverine jacket. So
Yes.
Yeah.
it will.
Oh yeah,
I say
that
make
would
it
be
big.
cool.
I say make it big because it's a
Big.
good statement piece. I mean, you're
Actually,
probably
I've
going to
just
make other
thought,
ISOM designs. You could always do a
Go
smaller
big or
version
go
of it
home.
too.
if I make
You
it
could do
into a
like Stephen
crochet,
West does.
yeah, if
You know,
I make
Stephen
it
West
into a
does bigger
crochet
char.
pattern, I've got to do all those extra rows as well, haven't I? So maybe you should rip back and make it shorter.
right. Well,
Crochet goes faster though.
Right, I can put that in though. I can work out the math to, like Kagi said, bring that one section down and everything. But
See, I'm like in
Yeah, I think that's a good
awe
suggestion.
of designers because I've been honestly thinking about for the longest time. I'm like, you know what? I want to try to figure out a pattern because what I'd like to do, and I've said this over and over, but see, every time I say it, kind of just like with the whole starting my own podcast thing, I said for like 2 years, yep, I'm going to do it. Yep, I'm going to do it. And then I didn't do it until, but I'd like to do, okay, so I don't know if any of you have heard of the Fallout game series at all.
Yes, my husband and son played them all.
Okay, so I have so far an almost completed, it's kind of hard to show because it's upside down, but almost completed half sleeve.
Oh wow.
Kind of hard to,
Very cool.
Nuka-Cola, all that stuff. It's hard to see, it's hard to show on camera. But I want to design a hat with the Vault logo. And every time I sit down to think, okay, how, because I've played with the Stitch Fiddle, site, and I'm like, okay, how can I, because I feel like it's a very hard shape to, translate over.
Anne's your woman
is
for
that
this.
is that the circle one with the dot in it?
Yeah.
That's the one you're looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah, circles are wacky.
Yeah.
And, curved. So it's like, I don't know how I would do that.
I know how you would do it in crochet, but
Yeah, crochet would be easier.
yeah.
Well,
okay.
So
yeah.
I could draw one up for you, but it depends on how big you want it to be. Is the real question.
See, that's what I'm trying, because I'm ideally thinking of doing a hat, because that's just what I'm always wearing a hat pretty much. Sure. That's probably what I would do, but yeah, I'm not.
I tell you what, it'd probably be
had-
easier to do it on a cowl first time round.
You think so?
And you can have it
Oh.
quite big then on a cowl.
Okay, I think the thing with whenever you're doing intarsia or curves or doing any sort of pattern, you
Yeah.
have to, when you look at it, you have to look at the smallest detail that you absolutely need. So if you're doing an eyeball, you have to make sure that the eyeball works in. If you're doing a face, you got to make sure that there's a big enough stitches so you can have a nose and stuff.
Right.
For that, I would say that the smallest you could make it, I would say, are probably 4 stitches tall for the lines, because you want there to be the room for there to be 2 stitches so it's a curved edge. So you can have 2 and then 4 and then have your line.
Yeah, okay, that
So right, so that would put it
pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to have some graph paper, but your center dot, I would say, is probably going to be 4 by 4, well, maybe bigger in proportion to the other things. So maybe like a 6 by 6, and then with the corners cut out so it's round.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I thought about doing something like this, or like again, it's hard to show because it's upside down on the camera, but you know, the game, if I can turn it right, there we go, kind of. The game currency too, I kind of thought, okay, maybe I'll try, try that out. Like, because I kind of wanted to do a hat. I thought, okay, but then I thought, like maybe it would just be for me, because it's like, I mean, some people have heard of it, but it's not like it's a, well, I mean, it's kind of popular, but I don't know. But I was kind of like, I'll just see, if people, and it's something where it's like, okay, if you just want to knit a plain hat, then, okay, there's another, free hat pattern there. But, yeah, I don't know. I keep like going back and forth, and then when I think, okay, I'm gonna grab some yarn, I'm gonna play around. It's the whole, like, if it doesn't work, having to rip it all out. That I'm like,
I tell you what else you could do.
But here's the thing.
Sorry,
you say, okay, even though I just, ripped out my shawl and everything,
well,
I keep, sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, you've knit your prototypes over and over.
Well, I do, because I keep them all and I make them into a big old quilt, because why not?
And Anne is very particular that her charts look the best they can. The one she made for my daughter is really good. Her Nightwing one.
I have a solution, Morgan.
Yes.
Okay, so the cowl you did for me with the circles.
Yeah.
Do that circle, but use colour work as well, and then do garter stitch for the bits that go out. So that the circle will make itself a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Do you follow? So rather than doing Intarsia or Fair Isle.
Yeah.
But Intarsia is so much fun.
I hate Intarsia.
I've never really actually done a huge Intarsia project yet. I still need to knit your shawl, Anne. I keep, I'm like, okay, I need to get my yarn going for that. But here's the thing, I start so many things, and now I'm doing a bunch of other tests now that I'm like,
also, it's just tiny. It just starts out a little tiny bit.
I know, it's so cute, and I want to do it. Just
get your toes wet.
That's right. That's true. That's true. I'll start another thing. Why not? Live on the edge.
Yeah. Do it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I say that I want to learn a lot of new things, and then it's kind of like some of them I'm like, yep, it sticks. Like with spinning, like it's sort of sticking. But then I feel like knitting or crocheting always takes over, like precedence over, spinning. And I'm like, well, I need to practice spinning more. And then I'm just like, knitting.
Yeah, I actually
done.
got some more roving this past week.
Oh, did you?
Like, yeah, it was a really good deal. So,
Joe, you keep going and coming and coming and going. We keep losing you.
too far in the
I've
future.
almost finished my prototype. Pick it up.
Very cool.
Pick it up.
I'm gonna have to take a nap so I can be awake at midnight your time, East Coast time.
Nice.
I can be
I have
ready.
almost finished my prototype, my pattern design.
My yarn is wound. I got my
Casting off
needles.
those stitches.
Now, I finally got all my stitches picked up. Now I have to like make sure I haven't lost one in the
black yarn.
And black yarn.
yarn. Yeah, I missed one for like 10 rows earlier in the project, and I had to ladder them up. And
that's not funny, Garter. No, I'm rethinking my shawl design for the week because when my time may be changing, I might not be as huge as I initially planned it, but it'll be bigger than my Storykeeper shawl for sure. So
here we go.
and 3 colors. So. And froze.
I do like smaller shawl patterns, and I always end up using them as like scarves in the winter.
Yeah.
I just love knitting shawls.
Well, the pink and yellow one I made, I gave to my son's girlfriend, and she really liked it. Even though it's too hot to wear it, she was really happy with it. So.
It's an oogly cat hat.
It is.
There you go.
I love the pooling.
I'm going to actually fold down my corners and put a little button in on my corner. Oh, hang on. Sorry, camera.
That'll be
I'm
so
going
cute.
to actually fold them opposite ways and put buttons on them.
That's adorable.
So I just did a 3 needle bind off inside out. I'll show you.
That was quick.
Inside out. Inside out. Yeah, don't tell Tabitha. See, 3 needle bind off inside out. Easy peasy. Up close for Amy because I know she'll be watching. There you go. Easy peasy. 12-inch long hat with a double brim. 4mm needles. I'll just put the leftovers, plenty left over for you tight knitters. Lovely double brim because I hate the cold. And away we go. And I'll put buttons in the top and fold it down. Or if it's really icy cold, like the frost this morning at -3 degrees, I can fold the brim over itself and have a shorter one. And I'll put the buttons in the top and it fits perfectly. Yay!
That's
Thanks,
adorable.
guys. I got my prototype finished today.
Sounds like somebody should write up that pattern and put it in Blocked magazine. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
lovely.
I mean, with that pooling yarn and everything, it's fabulous.
I know that looks so
It's
cool.
awesome.
I just got a message from Tabitha. She's going to knit
So
the
in this
Storykeeper shawl for the week. So we'll see.
What? Tabitha's what?
She's going to knit my Storykeeper shawl for Shark Week.
Ah.
So she says.
That's right, Tabs.
Yeah, you heard it here, everybody.
I'm sure she expects everybody who hasn't already knit one to knit a murder knit shawl before the end of the year.
All right.
You know, you can do it in any yarn weight, though. That's the beauty of it. You can use whatever yarn weight you want.
I will make one day.
It's a great gift knit.
I've got so
it's a
many
great
whips, though.
It's a great go to the doctor's office knit or drive in the car knit because you don't really have to think about it and you don't have to worry about stitch markers and all that stuff. And so, all right.
Sorry, I was playing Fortnite in the background.
I think we probably ought to close this off soon because we've been on over 2 hours now.
Yeah, it's 20
I need to go
2
eat.
in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
I may as well stay
You know,
up
the man who
until
doesn't
5
sleep.
a.m. and cast on for Shark Week.
You might as
Got
well.
Get some.
You got Shark Week.
Better get some coffee there, Neil. Keep awake
Oh, yeah, I know.
while you're at the doctor's office. I can see it now. He'd be like, "But you don't understand. It's Shark Week. I have to knit. My finger must be right."
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have a permanent deformity, but it's not the end of the world.
Oh no, that's sad.
Could be worse. I could have lost it, couldn't I?
Can you at least tell people that you did it fighting ninjas?
I did it fighting ninjas.
Because that's, better than I banged it into the door.
Oh, I know. It's like, yeah, I just wish I had been in a real fight, so because it was the most pathetic way of doing it. All I was doing was drying my hands on the towel.
Sometimes injuries happen that way, unfortunately.
I tell you what, it's made me a bit paranoid though now, because every time I bang my hand on anything, I think, shit, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to have all my fingers are going to be bent over like weird,
Oh no!
Trip over something like, there goes my toes.
It'll be like Edward Scissorhands with all the splints.
We've got 2 Joes. Oh no, only one.
No, we'll keep this one that's got her picture so we can see her. So
I keep dropping out, guys. I think it's time for me to go home and feed Murray his bottle.
How is Murray?
Murray is 5 weeks old now. He's going really well. Or is he 6 weeks? He might even be 6 weeks old now. And he's still in my middle of my lounge room, my living room, with his newspapers.
Well,
he's a cutie.
Liz, how are you doing this? How are you managing to have conversations in Telegram and speak on here?
Because I'm not knitting. It's too hot in here.
Oh, that's why
my fingers are tired. All right.
I've just opened Telegram and just seen you've had conversations.
Gonna love to leave you before I drop out.
Oh, you going?
All right, bye.
I'm
Bye, Joe.
dropping out.
Love ya.
Bye, Joe.
Love you, Joe.
Love you.
Good to meet you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Joe Bob.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I finished a hat. Wow.
Yay.
Thank you.
Very cool. Talk to you later, Joe Bob. Yeah, it was fun.
I was on the one midweek hump show again, and hanging out with the nerds, which is always a good time. Like, it's a great party. And Tara was in the chat. Thanks, Tara, for showing up.
Yay.
I was until I had to go to sleep.
Yeah, the show goes pretty late.
That's
but
a stream for young people.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that it's so weird being on a stream where people don't knit. I feel like,
What do they talk? What do they do with their hands?
I know, it's like they're in chat and they're doing stuff, and it was like halfway through before I realized that one of the panelists also was somebody who asked a question in chat that I answered as if he wasn't one of the panelists. And I'm like, that was embarrassing. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know, someone who drinks at a teetotaler party. Like, hang on, there should be something here. There should be something.
So you didn't knit? You went on there and didn't knit?
I knit a little bit at the end, but I have felt that it was rude. And then it's also kind of there's no like show opportunity to be like, well, I'm working on this, guys. I'm be like, oh, okay, you don't do that here. This is very foreign to me. But they're a good group. Though.
Yeah. I was on Comics Division's member stream a while ago, and I did not have my camera on, but I was knitting. And I give the guys credit. They were very kind, and they asked me about what I was knitting, and we talked about the fiber and all that. So that's very cool. Sweet. Of course, I identified myself as one of Carrie's knitters, so then they just automatically loved me.
Yeah, that's the passport. I know. I know Carrie Smith. I'm one of her knitters.
That's right.
Could say I put her wedding blanket together.
That's right. I know every time when she podcasts and has them in the background, it just makes me smile because that was such a fun project. And
you did that before I knew all of you, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I missed out on that one.
2 years ago now? We did it?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
Right.
I
didn't actually contribute.
It was like herding cats because I told everybody, do a square in these dimensions, and I got all different sizes.
I've been in a lot of square groups. Like when I used to crochet only crochet, I was in some square groups, and nobody ever sent the right size squares. It's like 12-inch square, and you get a 10-inch square, you get a 14-inch square, and it's like, people, they make rulers, they have measurements.
I know. I even converted it into metric for the non-Americans.
I remember when you did that too. That was funny. All right, everybody's ready for Shark Week?
Yep.
Oh,
I
was just going to say, when she has her first baby, maybe you should do another one.
Oh, don't worry. There will be plenty of baby knits in Terry Smith's future.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That will not be an issue for sure. We will make sure she's well taken care of.
Well, folks, I got to be getting going. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, my face actually hurts from smiling so much. So,
thank you. You're always welcome to join. We want it to be kind of an open thing where anyone who, if you're available and we're doing a live, just pop in. So.
Yeah, totally, definitely.
As you can tell, it gets a little crazy.
Well, that's all right.
You know, we have our moments for sure. Therese didn't freak out about eating animals this week, so it was better than. I should have screenshot her face. I wish I had, because the look on her face when you said that, Anne, was priceless.
Well, you know,
the horror on her face was just perfect. But all right, I'm gonna end the stream now because I've got to go eat dinner and get ready for later and see my family.
Yeah, I need to eat too.
I have to sleep.
Thank you guys. Neil needs to sleep. Thanks. And I'll be around if you want me to pop in your party tomorrow.
Absolutely. Okay, so to promote the party tomorrow, it is 4:30 Central Time, so 5:30 Eastern. Check your local listings for the rest of them. Yeah, and hopefully, I mean, everybody who is a sponsor of Shark Week's invited. Sorry, Tara. Sorry.
No, as soon as I get my act together and
because...
actually have a logo, then I'll sponsor next year.
There we go. You guys are welcome for next year. Get your logos so we can get the stickers, because that is part of it, because everybody gets stickers. Get your email in. Join the party tomorrow. It's going to be a grand old time.
Yeah, if you haven't already, send Anne your emails tonight so that you can be part of Shark Week.
I mean, technically you could send them tomorrow once Shark Week has started, but you don't have time for that. You got to knit. Come on.
That's right. Get your knitting done, because nobody wants to frog.
Exactly.
And despite what Joe says, Anne is not a beast for making people frog. I can imagine the first time you told DK that idea. I'm sure she looked at you like you were a little crazy for the whole frogging it though.
It was we were on the phone at the time, so I was looking at her face. But there was a couple of different options that I was sort of floating for, you know, what we would do as a challenge, you know, with some consequences. So I'm like, okay, we could do this with whips. Like if you have a big project that you haven't finished, that it's like, you know, finish or forfeit. Or I very briefly had an idea that if you had, you know, because not everybody, but a lot of people have like a treasured skein of yarn that is too wonderful that, you know, that you will never use it. I'm like, if you somehow forfeited that. Oh, sorry. Bye, Morgan.
Bye, Morgan. Thank you.
But I'm like, I don't know where you would forfeit that yarn to. And that would be kind of weird. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, they have to physically give up property. So I figured that pulling out a project isn't giving up property, or pulling out something that takes you longer than a week, or, you know.
Yeah, no, it's a good challenge. It really is.
Right.
So, well, thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
staying
us.
up late. Thanks for staying up late, Neil. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'd probably be awake tomorrow anyway, but there we go.
But I'll see you guys tomorrow then. And thanks for Therese and Joe from them too, I'm sure. So we'll talk to you later. Thank you, everybody who came and joined our first live stream. We appreciate it. And like and subscribe.